I'll deal with what it has in it later.
Hey, what's up
All right,
guys,
now don't
Shepherdess
fall through the ship.
one here, we are back with Orc today.
They're shooting over in Grimsax.
Oh shit, I ran out of fuel. What is wrong with this ship? I fill it up.
Are you still in Pyro?
Yeah, halfway.
And you're out. I'll come pick you up. It's fine. I should get there pretty quickly.
Don't know, like I fill it up, it was 100% and...
Did you store the ship?
Nope.
Yeah. So it's a known bug that when you're refueling Pyro, it won't actually give you the fuel until you store the ship and retrieve it. So you got to
Oh,
refuel it, get off the pad, store it, and then retrieve it again, and it'll fix that issue.
okay.
So I'll come pick you up. It's not a big deal.
Like,
I should get there pretty quickly. I'm the taxi service for today. and plus two, you're coming to me, so you're doing extra work that you probably shouldn't need to, because I was in Pyro the day before, so it's not your fault.
oh well.
You were hanging out in the same place I was, so you were doing your job. I'm on my way though.
Alright, so we're gonna be
All right,
picking up.
guys, we're gonna do a little rescue mission.
Always
Pick up
needs with
an
something.
org member. Yeah, it's no worries. It's happened to me at least once. And it happened to me when I was in a Guardian, which has a decent amount of fuel in it. I
Hello.
refueled it when I got to Pyro, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. And then halfway through Pyro, out of fuel. It's like, mother.
Oh, because it got longer distance than Atlas Black and carry fuel. I should stop halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
It's all right. I
Oh,
got fuels for days. Hey, how's it going, Renz? I'm doing good, just getting on, moving cargo around so that way we can try
we
to
are
sell all the cargo.
gonna
I'm
wait.
hoping the patch doesn't come out, at least until hopefully not tomorrow. You guys think it's gonna come out tomorrow, the new patch?
I think so. Hope not.
Then think we should just move. Maybe you should just move all the cargo today then, because
Yeah,
we have a
that's
lot of cargo to
feasible.
sell. Yeah. Well, maybe we should just. I was hoping to do the event for tomorrow. I put an announcement in Discord for it to be tomorrow, but I think I'm worried that the patch might drop tomorrow.
Oh, we are
And usually when they
waiting
do
for a
drop the
rescue.
patches,
I
they
ran
drop it
out
at
of fuel in Pyro.
12 p.m. my time, which is 5 hours before I go live. So if I go live 5 hours after they drop the patch, it's more than likely gonna poof all the items.
Can beat W.
So maybe, I guess maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll just sell all the cargo today. At least you're on. You're my cargo runner for today, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what we'll do. Screw it. I think we'll just run. Yeah, I think we'll just move cargo. Um.
I thought then I need to change.
Yeah. Well. All right. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. So I'm heading. I'm gonna come pick you up. We're gonna go back to our main station where all the cargo's at, and then we're gonna start loading up cargo. Because everything we need to sell in Pyro is in Pyro. So we'll just do that first, and then we'll come back to Stanton, and then everything that we have in Stanton, we'll just do it as Stanton.
Okay, so then you
Because
need to go here anyway.
yeah, I'm coming back to you anyways. Well, I'm picking you up anyways. I'm just saying that we're so pretty much you ran a fuel for nothing because
Yeah.
I was gonna head back over there. I didn't think I was. I'm just really worried. It's not a lot of money to be honest though, but some money's better than no money.
It's something.
Hey, how you doing, Renz? Though you doing good today, man? I guess we're gonna just do the quote event today. I was hoping to hold it off until tomorrow, but it's a very big it's a gamble of either waiting until tomorrow and losing all the cargo. So Renz, if you do a lot of stuff to move in Pyro. Oh, you just chilling out today? Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, you're welcome to come play with us if you want. We're going to go sell a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we're just waiting for a pickup.
Start slowing down. It'd be nice if as soon as you line up to the pyro jump gate, it starts to calibrate already. I feel like it waits way too late to calibrate. Because if you're going fast enough, by the time it calibrates, you'll get too close to it and it'll try to push you back instead. There you go. Come on, hurry up. Come on, there you go. Tuning. Yeah, made it in. Oh, I guess if the jump gate's open, it'll jump you in right away. There we go.
Yeah, I'm like halfway there.
It's all good. I'm headed. I gotta head through you anyway, so it's not a waste. I'm not technically wasting fuel. Doing double. You're in my way. You're in the direction I'm going, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
All right,
we are.
all right, Renz. I'll see you in a bit. All right, Renz is gonna hop on to help us out.
That's good.
So we got a lot of cargo to move. It's not a lot of money, but it is a lot of cargo. Oh, or maybe we get lucky. Maybe my math is wrong, and it's like 10 million in UEC. I don't know. It should be, with the amount of cargo that it is, it should be worth a couple million with the amount of cargo. But the problem is the cargo is not that expensive. The missions that we were doing the last couple days, the base mission, the asteroid base, that cargo is not really worth a lot of money.
Not like evil eggs. What they are.
Yeah, weevil eggs. Yeah, if it was weevil, the problem is if it was very lucrative, everyone would be doing it. Because I doubt it would go for long before people realize that it's worth a lot of money. All right, I'm here.
Just waiting for.
How the heck am I passing out in a Polaris? I should not be able to be moving fast enough that I'm passing out in a Polaris unless something crazy happens.
I see you.
Yeah, I'm just zooming out so I can get a link to you. There we go. Got it. All right. Should be over to you in a moment. That's weird. I set a route to you, but it didn't actually take.
Yep. Same with me earlier.
Let me try it one more time. Okay. So, like I said, the best way to fix this is just a blind jump in any direction. It should fix this issue. All right. Hopefully that'll fix it. There you go. See? I think it fixed. Yeah? Why is it jumping me that way? Try it one more time here. Come on. There we go. All right, I'm jumping towards you.
Good.
Yeah, I like this drink. It's called aloe vera water, mango flavor. Man, it tastes so good, and it's got little chunky bits in it, well, like little mango bits. Man, it's so good, so good. I don't know if they sell these in your country, but they're amazing. Tastes really good.
I think they are.
Hey, how's it going, Litard? How you doing today? '07, man. Appreciate you guys hopping on. It's always nice to see familiar faces.
I see you're
Oh, I'm doing good.
going.
It's hot. It's hot today.
Yeah, it was hot here too.
Yeah, I hate the summer.
Finally, summer days.
Well, it's not summer for me yet. It's still technically spring,
Yep.
but I hate the heat. I really hate it. I do not like sweating.
Should move to Antarctica. Pretty
That might
cold.
be a little too cold, to be honest. That I've seen videos of people that live over there, like
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
because you have to be like a researcher or whatever. But like they'll open the door and like opening the door, like they'll throw water out the door like to the outside, and before it even touches the ground, it's frozen. So that's crazy.
Depends on
Like -80.
depends on time of the year.
Yeah. Oh, you're in Cali. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, I've never been in Cali, but yeah, I know it gets hot over there. It's just the West Coast. I live on the East Coast. What were you
well,
saying, Shep? Sorry, I was
it,
interrupting you.
it will be nice vacation spot in summer, anyways.
Like, don't get me wrong. I like going to the beach. I like the summertime, like, enjoyment. I just don't like the summertime heat.
No,
Summertime madness.
why are we in Pyro then? Hot here.
Yeah, it's true. Well, we're only in Pyro because Pyro's a little more fun. There's a little more fun missions in Pyro.
When they work.
Stanton's a little too repetitive. Like, I don't mind. They're both fine. Like, the missions I do in Stanton are okay.
I see you 9 clicks away.
Yep. I'm closing in on you. All right, 5 clicks and 3 clicks and jump out. I should be just close enough.
Happy.
Damn, this thing slows down way too fast. From like 600,
I'm
700.
in EVA.
Oh, yep. All right. And do you have anything in your ship that you want to take with you, or is it just empty?
Empty.
Okay.
I
All right.
use a
You know how to get in from the side docking door?
learn fast, I think.
So on the right side, well, it's lit up, so it's a little harder to see because the sun's in the direction of it. Let me full stop here. I'm gonna open it. You should be able to see it opening momentarily. If not, just go through anything. The ramp's opening, everything's opening.
Oh yeah.
There you go. You're in?
Yep.
All right, gotcha. All right. Let's head back to where we're going.
There's a lot of cargo here.
Yep. We got we got all the stuff that's at the location, plus this stuff, plus the stuff that's in Stanton as well. Because we got more stuff in Stanton.
Looks like my rooftop.
I'm doing good. How's it going, Wicked Wookie? Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Hey,
We're over here
Wicked.
gonna do a cargo run, a big cargo run while we're at it. Gonna be selling a bunch of stuff today. And trying to enjoy this real life heat that's slowly melting me away. I'm hyped for the Star Lancer TAC. The video. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten to see it. Is the video good? The Star Citizen video for the Star Lancer TAC. I haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm sleeping when the videos come out. By the time I wake up,
a
Oh
massive
man, I gotta
base
check
in
it out.
there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's coming out for Invictus,
Oh, that's a
especially if
cure.
they're already showing more video. Usually when they start showing videos, a lot more videos about a ship right before an event's coming out. It's usually because it's coming out.
So
They've only like rarely delayed a ship that they
probably
showcased
patch
a lot.
tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think we should. I think we probably need to do all the cargo runs today, because if not, we're gonna lose it all. At least the stuff that's in the Polaris is probably like a couple million. Like right now, we probably have a couple million just sitting in the Polaris right now.
This is how you come up.
And then I think a million
Angle,
at another location in
engineering,
Staten, and I
cargo.
think I have some more stuff at
Oh,
Area 18 that might be worth like a million or so.
angle.
Uh, yeah, this is the first one we know is coming out. They said so last week on Star Citizen Live. It has a hangar up top that can fit a Fury, 2 med beds, an expanded armory, the rear cargo bay still. Nice. Yeah, and I love the Fury. That's like a perfect ship for like for if it can perfectly hold a Fury in it. I'm a huge fan of ships that let you take a
I
snub fighter with you.
lost myself.
Did you fall out of the ship?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay, you're getting lost. You just
Oh,
make it up to this top, and then you just have to if you make it to the engineer, you just gotta turn around and run to the other side. I get lost too. I've been on this
oh,
ship multiple
engineering, yeah.
times already, and it's still yeah. So if you're at engineering, do a 180 and just walk the other way. Yeah, the 2 med beds. Honestly, you only really need 1 med bed. At least I haven't seen any real use for multiple beds yet, because 1 is good enough for anyone. So they probably could have saved some space, but you know, it could be for future proofing in case you do need more than 1 bed in the future. But it's nice. Ships that have med beds is really useful too, because not just because of like exploit reasons or whatever, but the survivability of not needing to go back to a station. That's what makes med beds useful. So like if you like being out in the black for a long period
Hangar?
of time, ships that have med beds are really, really good. Or at least ships that you can put like an Ursa Rover or a C8 Pisces in it, C8R. Those are really good options to have, because then you don't have to go back to stations and kind of live out in the dark for as long as you need to. Yeah, it depends on how many people respawn at the same time right now. Yeah. Well, even then, like unless you're like in a large group of
Close
people
it.
and doing large scale combat, you don't really need like how many times you have like you shouldn't be in a situation where you're in a full wipe, squad wipe,
Almost
where everyone needs to
airlock
respawn at the bed at the same
myself
time.
in.
Like you're doing something wrong if all your squad members are dying at the
Uh,
same time and need to respawn.
Wait.
So that's why I mean having multiple beds aren't necessarily useful, because you shouldn't need to have multiple beds yet, at least not right now.
Like amazing here.
Like the Polaris has 4 beds and I like never use them.
It's like a maze there.
Yeah, it is. All right, we're getting ready to dock.
Almost airlock myself.
Oh, don't kill yourself.
Open the wrong door.
Well, the more you get lost, the more you'll start remembering where you're at.
Mhm.
Because you're like, oh, I've been here before. This is not the right way. It'd really be nice if they gave me a docking camera and not this stupid docking radar, whatever the heck this is supposed to be. I really don't like this docking radar. I'd rather have a docking camera that you just have to line up with the hole. Hold on. It's for immersion. Immersion. Yeah. They got me with that for the last couple years. It's all about the immersion. Now I just want some practicality. Like I like immersion, but come on, give us some practicality. We need something that we can actually utilize in this game.
Instability.
Yeah.
We're docked.
I think it's right there. Why am I not? Am I in the wrong spot? There we go. Should be right there. There we go.
We're docked.
Yeah, we're docking right now. All right. Let me just refuel. So that way the ship is ready to go when we actually take it back.
That's cool. Kinda cool.
6,000 in quantum and 4,000 hydrogen fuel, which makes sense for a ship this big. I actually feel like it's a little cheap, but I don't want them to make it more expensive. For now, at least. They should make it. They should make this expensive enough that you pretty much bankrupt yourself in the Polaris if you're just messing around with it.
Gave them ideas.
Hey, how's it going, Headlock? How you doing today, buddy? I'm just chilling. We're about to do a nice little cargo run. And pretty much everything we've been collecting over the last week or so. So I got cargo in multiple locations. So we're just gonna start in Pyro, get all the cargo situated for here, sell it all, and then move on to the next location that have a bunch of cargo stored up. And hopefully we'll see how much we make today, so we can split that up with all the people that helped out.
I will see.
Did you make it out of the ship? Okay. I was like, let me make sure you're coming out with me and you're not still stuck in the ship when I go to the... I'm about to store. It's like, all right, you out, ship? No, I'm still stuck in the rafters. Oh, I didn't even, let me salute you real quick, man. I got to remember to do that. It's all about the RP, right? It's all about the RP. Got to salute. All right.
What can I get for?
What'd you say?
Ah, there we go.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes the emotes, they kind of bug out a little bit.
Hey,
Try to do a little RP, right, guys? You know, a little bit of RP is good for the soul. Have fun with the game.
Yeah.
This place is such a mess. You think that these stations at least should be a nicer looking? Because I guarantee you they're making money here. They're probably just corrupt. The people that own these stations are just corrupt and saving all the money, keeping all the money for themselves. Oh, damn, the door closed as soon as I walked in. Here, I got it open.
Get to watch.
There you go. Where is the lobby? There you go. See, we're learning. It's all about when walking, getting into the elevator. Getting out, it don't matter. Going in, it does.
Let me tell you.
All right, let me store the Polaris real quick. And store.
Till they broke you.
All right, let's head over to my normal hangar. Should be.
Why are you floating
accessible.
around?
Oh, it's probably lag. It's probably desync. Here, come on in. Okay, never mind. My hangar's not available yet. I guess I gotta call the ship first. So let me go do that. All right, where is? The
Yeah, I
CT?
guess we were just gonna watch.
Be the Star Lancer TAC. No, I haven't seen it, but you know,
Nothing more.
they told me about it. It looks good, man. I need to watch it. Yeah, when I'm sleeping, is when Star Citizen comes out with videos on Thursdays and Fridays. So I'm usually sleeping by the time they're putting out videos. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm looking forward to the TAC. A lot of people are too.
So yeah,
It's a useful ship for
we're
sure.
gonna be doing.
It's a good multi-purpose ship.
moving
All right, so
cargo
let's get this
that we
situated. Sep, I'm gonna open the cargo bay. We're gonna start pulling out all the boxes and
accumulated
storing them
over the
correctly,
week.
nice and easy inside the C2.
Yeah, guys.
I honestly, I don't think we have more cargo than this thing can hold, but I can't think of a better way of storing, because I have a whole C, but I don't. It's not gonna. It's gonna spawn my whole C in a docking port,
Come on, stop
so we
doing
won't have
this.
access to being able to load it properly. And if it's just us two in Pyro, I don't know if I want to be loading up cargo in space where other players could just pirate us while we're doing it. Yeah, and it's a good cost. And I like Miss. I'm really liking their design. They're doing a really good job with their ship designs. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep track of how much we got just in case, just to see if I'm actually correct on how much we'll make today. So let me bring up my little handy dandy notepad, and we're gonna bring up all the stems first. So let's do
Okay.
that. All right, it's just stems. We'll do the gold at the end. All right, grab it all. See, they should let you they should stack these. Like, it's so annoying that it's all singular like this. And I know they can stack them, because if you do the cargo missions, when you first get the cargo, they're stacked in your in your freight elevator. They just unstack when you first call them out. So they have the code for stacking these things. They just don't have a button that lets you auto stack stuff. And two, that would save a lot of time in counting. Because if you can auto stack, it'll automatically tell you how much of whatever you have. So it'd make it a lot easier for logistics. By the way, if anyone wants to be a
Just
logistic player,
messing around with
want to
you.
be part of an org, you're more than welcome to come join us. I am not good in math, and I'm looking for a quartermaster. So I'm looking for someone that wants to do the heavy lifting when it comes to
Okay, this
all
way.
the math works
I hate
for
math.
when we're doing cargo runs. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to delegate that. I'm trying to delegate it. Looking for someone that wants to be part of an organization and likes this logistic gameplay.
Enough.
Because there's people that like this kind of stuff, like pure
Let him
logistics.
bring the steams out. We're gonna
And those are
stack
the
them
people that
up.
make more money than I do in real life. Because I don't like doing this kind of stuff. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 29 times 5 is what? 20. What did I say? 20. 26 times 5, I believe. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then 10, 11, 12, 13. 132 SCU boxes plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So 134. So we should have 134 stems of times 2. So times 2. So how much is times 2? Okay, 298. Look at that. Thank you. That should be enough to fit into the whole C then. The C2, I mean.
So
All right, so let's bring this all up.
we're selling where?
So we're going to be selling this. Let me just wait for this to pop up. I don't know if I should say that. Well, the pirates that are probably... I'm not saying you guys, but... I need to practice for future in case a lot of people start watching. I probably shouldn't be disclosing stuff over the live broadcast, so someone can be like, "Oh, let's intercept them.
Oh, the contest.
I want to at least make it a little hard for anyone that decides to like hop in and watch just as pirate. Because I know there's pirate organizations that are out there that that's what they do is look for streamers that are cargo running. All right, we're gonna be selling to this
And
location,
he will go in Atlas.
which is in, where is that at?
It's gonna load
Okay,
that
that's
one up.
So that's the best cost place. So for 2009-64, so for 2009-64, one. Okay. So we have a total of, and I'll tell you right now, 298 times 2,964. Damn, that's all for real. That's not even a million. I make use of my calculator on my phone. Everything. I don't even know where my phone is. Remember, were you there?
By
It's
the
like,
time he will
we had this
go
conversation
in,
yesterday.
I'll
I don't like
already
I don't
load
like
it up.
big technology. I don't even know where I put my phone. Somewhere. And two, my phone sucks. It takes like 5 minutes to load up the calculator. It's like in its last legs. I
Yes.
use my side monitor for as much as I can. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on the Atlas ship. You're just gonna organize all the
Yeah.
stems to the very back of the ship. Okay. Or I mean to the very front of the ship. And we're gonna load from front to back. I'm just gonna put everything onto the ship and you just organize it.
We
Oh, yeah, my wife. It's like, it's next to you. It's like, what? I don't look. Uh-oh. I just stick myself.
and here.
Oh, look at all this work. Oh, there's a lot of tiny boxes. It'd be nice if you could just pay some additional money and they would condense them into bigger boxes for you.
Curse boxes.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start throwing stuff up here. You just gotta move them. This looks like a lot, but I don't think this is. We should still have more than enough room in the C2.
And we need to offload them again on selling. On location where we need to sell.
Here, I'm gonna try to move these boxes a little bit further down there because I'm loading quicker than you're able to. You're gonna be able to organize them. So I'm gonna try to get these boxes a little further down there so that way. And make sure you're stacking them all the way to the top as high as you can. I think it's like 4 rows.
Are they gonna cooperate?
Yeah, they should be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. There we go. By the way, if you have a head tracker like I do, it actually makes loading a lot faster because you don't even have to turn. Yeah, you don't even have to turn you don't have to turn the Atlas around. You just have to look at what you want to grab and then look at the direction you want to put it.
Need to get one.
Yeah, it's worth it. I have both. Originally had the Track IR, and don't get me wrong, I like the Track IR a lot, and it's actually very useful depending on the game. So what I've been noticing between the Track AR and the Tobii Eye Tracker is depending on the game you're playing, the Track IR actually works better, where the Tobii Eye Tracker might work better on other games. So what I'm noticing,
getting there.
for Star Citizen, so if you're trying to play Star Citizen, I think Tobii Eye Tracker is actually better
Let's
for
go.
Star Citizen. Where like
One in.
I used to play a lot of Arma, and Arma is a lot easier to use with the Track AR
Here.
than it is with Toby. It just, for some reason, there's a lot of troubleshooting you got to do with Toby Eye Tracker to get it to work properly in Arma. But so the biggest thing I'm saying is, at least from what I can tell, is depending on the game, you might want to choose one or the other. But as far as the ease of use, Toby Eye Tracker is amazing. I love the fact that I don't have to put anything on my head. I could just sit down, turn on the computer, and it just works. That's the one thing I'm noticing the most out of the Toby Eye Tracker.
But
And it's
the
very
this one there?
accurate. Like there's a little differences I can tell between Track AR and Toby, but it's not by much. It's almost
Hope it's not gonna stuck.
negligible difference. I think I just stacked myself into a wall here.
What?
So let me yeah, I just put too many boxes too close to me.
Oh, almost hit me.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's because you like to run really close up to the boxes when you're grabbing them. And this one might hit you. Oh, it. There you
Yeah.
go.
Missed.
It. All right. Yeah, Tracker sucks with Star Citizen, but works fat. Yeah, and DC. Yeah. Yeah. So like that's what I was trying to say is like depending on the game, some of the Tracker might work better, or it's just easier to use. But for Star Citizen, for sure, I'm noticing right off the bat when I first got Toby, it works really
put
well
it here.
in Star Citizen. Oh,
Whoa,
what the heck?
the?
What the?
They're,
thing
pos-
flew around me. It did like a boomerang.
they're possessed.
Oh, we got so many boxes. What time is it? Let's see how long this. I think we've been doing this for 5 minutes. It's 6 o'clock for me. Let's see, but how long it takes us to take all this out. I have a feeling it's gonna take us an hour worth of just loading stuff around,
Then we need to offload.
and then we still need to offload. Yeah. No auto load for us, sir. No auto load. That's why, in a way, this is probably not even worth the hassle, to be honest. Because for 800,000, well, I guess for an hour's worth of gameplay
It's
is,
in
it's fine.
The fuel and costing. You know how it is
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, I should have backed. I probably should have.
And put it on top.
Yeah, maybe I'll just move it. Yeah, I'm gonna move the C2 a little bit closer. Make it a little easier for myself and not make the hassle so bad. Usually I kind of, when I do land the C2, I land it at an angle a little bit closer to the
Okay, this one
cargo
is
bay.
filled.
So
Right.
it's just I didn't want to move it. Oh man, it's getting hot in here. I bought a new AC and I feel like it's not as good as it should. It's not as good as it was described to be, because I bought the best one from
We're
Home
done here?
Depot. No. I'm gonna move the ship a little bit closer
Oh, yeah.
to the cargo.
Put the hard cargo, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Around. All right, turn on the lights. It's so dark in here. It's easier with that camera position.
Oh,
All right,
there's
that should be a lot closer.
plenty.
I don't like putting it dead like straight in. I like it at an angle.
Holy shit.
That way, my peripheral, when I'm sitting in the Atlas, my peripheral view is looking inside the cargo hangar, and then my main view is looking at the freight elevator. If you have it dead on, it's not as useful because you still have to turn around to place stuff.
Might get help later.
I dang near parked my Zeus in the freight elevator at times. What I'm hoping your NPCs to technically auto load the stuff that's in your freight elevator for you. Because honestly, I'll just go sit down in the bar and just AFK while they're loading everything. Look at all this stuff. I feel like this should be worth way more money, especially for the time that we're gonna take to do this.
Definitely.
All right, here we go. Box is coming up again. Gotta stand a little bit further back. Come on. I hate when it doesn't show me the little spot where the thing is supposed to land at.
After all that salvaging ops.
There we go. It looks like it only wants to pop up when I'm actually directly
Whoa, that
looking
was
at.
close. Almost get it in the face.
What?
Here,
Well, this thing is a
catch
little
your box.
finicky. It's not. It's meant to quick load. It's not. It's not for precision loading at all. I'm just trying to get things into the ship. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. See, it's not showing me where the box is supposed to land at. It's weird.
Oh, we need to put them on top.
Holy crap, I'm sweating. Hopefully my wife's watching the stream, because if she is watching the stream, I recommend her to come over to my office and open the door and put a fan pointing into the office, because it's getting extremely hot in here.
This one on. Oh,
I don't know what I'm going to do
hell?
with the heating in this room, because it's bad. It sucks. My old AC, and they don't sell it anymore, was actually very good at cooling down this room. It's just, it broke during wintertime. So, and they don't sell, I've had it for a couple years now.
Oh.
And they don't sell it no more, unfortunately.
Yeah,
See, I just backed myself into a wall here.
Heat a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't help that my computer is like a literal heater.
Good for the winter time. Back them up.
There you go. By the way, Shep, just in case, you can use your mouse wheel, and just that way you don't have to run the full distance.
Yeah, I know. I don't like doing this.
He's just okay. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm just like it was just in case you weren't aware that you could use your mouse wheel. Because I don't want to be that guy that's like, yeah, he probably knows. He probably knows. I play with you for like 7 months later, and I finally tell you, like, what? You never told me that? I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like to move around when moving boxes. I don't know.
Yeah, makes you feel like you're actually you're there moving it.
Exactly.
They also talked about allowing you to pull some smaller ground vehicles on the freight. Yeah, I know. It's just they had it originally, and then they took it off, and they never brought it back again. So I don't know. The problem is I don't know how long. It must be a coding issue. So I don't know how long it's gonna take them to finally give us that
But
ability.
this one here,
But honestly, all they gotta do,
mm,
and it'll
this
probably
one
save
go
us
on
save
top.
them time,
Oh,
is just give us modular rooms for the hangar. Like just give us more like little expandable rooms, and different rooms can do different things. So like there could just be a room that's just for ground vehicle spawning. So that way you don't, you know what I mean? Like if it is an issue, all you have to do is just add an extra room that you can go to. And it connects into your hangar. So like you'll
this
spawn the vehicle and
one
then
here.
drive it into the main part of the hangar. Oh, there you go. I'm just trying to get it out of the way because I'm
Oh,
literally
okay,
I'm
well,
building a wall in front of me at this point.
I'm doing the faster as I could.
I'm giving it all she got, Captain. Wait, wasn't it Scotty? Isn't he like Scottish or Irish? I forget exact where he's from.
Scottish?
Yeah, I think it's Scottish. We need someone that's a Scottish player to come join us. I just need someone to just say that
That
every
would
time
be
we're playing.
hilarious.
I'm I'm giving it off. She's God's captain. And then we need a fleet medic that goes. It's like Jim. I'm a doctor, not an engineer.
For Star Trek.
Yeah.
Where the bug? Oh,
Bones, he always says that. It's like whenever he's doing something that he doesn't want to do, it's like he's like, I'm a doctor, not a. I forget. It's funny. Says it all the time.
what we need is quark in here.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Would sell
I
that.
just found out the med door works in your hangar. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know about that? Yeah, I know. I knew
this
about
one
that.
on top.
Yeah, so like if you're injured, you can actually just walk up to the little door that's in the hangar, and that'll actually bring you to the medical hospital. As well as like people that are unconscious.
We
So like if someone's
cannot,
unconscious, you actually can put them
put it
into that
here,
room,
maybe.
and it'll send them down. So that door only works if you're injured.
Almost killed myself with the
He
box.
had no clue. Yeah, I learned about it maybe, I don't know, maybe 9 months ago, a year ago, that it actually works as it's supposed to. The problem is that you don't really have a use for it because most people backspace. You don't really, you know what I mean? Like you don't necessarily need it. Most of the time you can heal on your own or in a medical area. But like if you're in the large landing zones like Area 18 and stuff like
Yeah,
that, it's actually useful
some-
for those locations because it'll help you kind of
At least,
backtrack to
like,
where you want to go.
like
But most
today.
people just backspace is the problem. Because
Chilling with
if you
Carter.
backspace when you're at any kind of station or landing zone, you don't lose your armor. Even back then, you didn't lose your armor or weapons or anything. If you backspace while you're inside of a station, it was like a easy way of doing backspace express without losing stuff.
Come on, go up.
Yeah, it's got to be at least a two. It might be. I hardly used it, so I don't know if it has to be a tier 2 injury. But I know you have to be injured, so it's got to be a tiered injury. You can't just be like your health is 99% or whatever. It's got to
There
be
I
some
go.
kind of tiered injury.
Here.
Well, the other thing that they could do is sell furniture, but medical bed furnitures. Like you can actually buy medical beds for your hangar. so you don't have to go to the hospital. Like maybe they won't sell like a tier 1 bed or whatever, but like a tier 2 or tier 3 bed, so that way you can actually use it. Because most people end up doing is they'll
Yeah.
buy the Ursa Medical or C8R, and they'll just leave it inside their hangar. So anytime they need to heal, they'll just, whenever they're at their hangar, they already have like an Ursa Medical already sitting there.
Or inside their ships.
Yeah, or inside. Yeah, but that's what most people do when they're going out now. That's the reason why I have the Polaris. It's because it already comes with medical beds. And medical beds are
I would've thought
super
of
useful in
that.
this game. Yeah, or maybe a tier 3 bed
Buy
that snaps to a grid. Yeah,
Ursa
exactly. Like give us those
them
beds.
on
Like even if it is tier 3, that's fine.
Caterpillar.
I don't mind.
We could just
Like honestly,
live
they
on
should make
board.
hopefully, I'm hoping the intention for medical
doing
is it should be a
scavenger.
lot more demanding. So the tiered injuries should be way more like persistent, and it should be a lot harder to remove. So that way it gives a reason for a medical player to actually want to play a medical role. Because right now it's way too easy
And
to just heal
uh,
wounds and stuff.
come on.
And if you die, it's not persistent. I honestly think that if you get knocked out, unless you spawn at a medical facility like a hospital or something, it shouldn't be removing your persistent injuries. Especially like if you spawn in a C8R or whatever, which is supposed to be like a tier 3. Like let's say if you have a tier 2 injury and you spawn in a tier 3 bed, it should not
Oh,
get
you
rid
can
of a tier
stack
2
them
injury.
here too.
So if you have a tier 2 injury, it's not gonna heal that. Which right now you can have a tier 1 injury and spawn in a C8R and all your injuries are
There you
gone.
go.
That's shouldn't be how it works. Oh yeah, you're moving along quicker now, so let me start picking up my pace here. Yeah, a Tarkov, a gray zone type injury and healing system. Yeah, that would be nice too. And the other
Oh,
thing too
no.
is the bleeding. I think the bleeding needs to be a lot more
Oh,
demanding.
Not gonna go
And
up.
it could take a little bit longer for you to bleed out, so you don't bleed out as quickly as you do now. But it should be a lot harder to heal. Like, or like something like, let's say you're using the med gun, it should take the whole entire
This
med
one?
gel to like stop the bleeding and stuff like that. So that way it's like it's actually a demanding
Why
thing to
it
do.
doesn't
That way, if you're bleeding, you're like, oh shoot, I'm bleeding. Let me like
doesn't
actually
want
like
me to
take care of this
put
injury.
it there?
'Cause I feel like that's the other thing is the bleeding. I think it's way too easy too.
Put it here.
Med pens are too useful. I think they shouldn't revive you. I think maybe the med gun should be the only thing that actually revives you from incapacitation, or they could do different ones. You know how we have different med pens? There should be a med pen that's just for bleeding, and then a med pen that's only for reviving. It doesn't heal you. It doesn't do anything. It just wakes you back up. Like I just think the medical stuff they have right now is way too overpowered.
I got medgun for this.
Yeah, have some sci-fi tourniquet or splint would be, yeah, that too. But yeah, having broken, breaks in your legs and stuff like that. Well, that's technically what the tiered injuries technically are supposed to mean, is that you have a broken leg or broken arm or something like that. But yeah, they could differentiate it, or it could just be intensity levels. Like you might have a fracture, like a tier 3 could be like
that one here.
a hairline fracture in your limb, and then a tier 2 is an actual fracture, and then a tier 1 is an actual full-on break. So like it's actually a broken
Why
leg.
it doesn't
So that means that you
there?
can't even limp or whatever. Like you're if you have a broken leg, you should just fall to the ground or something. And then the only thing you could do is like crawl. Which technically it does that now. Like if you
Like
have a
this?
tier 1 injury on both your legs, you can only crawl.
If it's here, no.
Have some, yeah. Sorry about this broken, but I got some items I need to sell. Yeah. You're the same. You're in the same boat as us, man. I know you're trying to get rid of it in case the patch updates. Because I was gonna try to do this tomorrow, but unfortunately, I'm worried that we might just lose all this stuff, and this is not a lot of money. Like I can understand if this is technically not worth multiple
Yeah, she's
people
not watching.
because 800 grand, and let's say I have 10 people moving only 800 grand worth of cargo. That's like barely
Like,
150 grand per
Release the
person.
patch now.
So it's not worth the time, especially if it takes like an hour to move all this stuff. We're at 30 minutes right now. We're almost done with at least the stems. So I guess it's not too bad. 30 minutes for most of this stuff. Like, I don't know how they can do it. They could make this a little more fun. I just don't know how. What can they do to make this a little more entertaining? Because I don't mind this. I do like cargo running. I fear that things that I enjoy, most people will eventually get bored of doing.
This is chill for me.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. It's chill. Like, I'm just chilling right now. Chilling, talking to chat, hanging out with Shepard. Shep came on. He's like, "Yeah, I want to do some car. I want to be a trucker." It's like, "Nah, you're learning today. You're learning everything of being a trucker. This is Euro
It's
Simulator for you now."
kinda in my blood when coming to space games anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that almost went through the ship.
Yep.
Mining has become my happy place. Yeah, mining's a lot of fun. I think next week,
That's
so
snap.
for this week coming up, we're gonna run mining for the next week coming up. So this week was for cargo, not cargo hauling, because cargo hauling is gonna be everything. You have to cargo haul for everything.
This is not
But
snap.
this week was the multi, ship combat, salvaging. Next week we'll do mining.
Oh no.
Focus on mainly mining operations, ground mining, atmosphere mining, orbital mining,
Yeah,
all the
for some
minings.
reason those boxes
Drug
won't snap on top. I don't know why.
Which one?
On,
I'll check it when we're
on
done.
the
That's
right.
fine. Is it not locked at all, or
Not
I
locking
see
at
it.
all.
there? Talking about that one right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Oh, you know what it is too? Double check to make sure the stack itself might be walked. You know what I mean? Like the stack is not
yeah.
locked. So I think both of those you gotta restack these last two.
There we go.
Hold on. All right, move the. I'll get it. Okay, let's put this one back where it needs to go. There we go. I think that fixes it. Yeah, anytime you have an issue like that, just restack the whole stack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, it's
Forgot
working
about
now.
that.
Yeah, it's all good.
And it's that one here. So we need to do that.
By the way, you can still stack one more layer on top.
That one, two. Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
I hit you. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Here,
What the heck? Where are you?
flew behind.
Oh, the box picked you up and threw you over me.
What the-
We're back at 0 for workplace injuries.
Someone clip this.
Yeah, you see it. There's a third. So this will stack 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So you can do 4 rows high.
Come on, get in there.
Good. We need it because remember we still have gold. We still got gold to move.
There. Almost went through the ship on top.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
We're gonna do Austin Powers with this one. Nope. And I feel like Austin Powers right now.
Oh my gosh. You almost died again. I'm not getting a placement. This is the only part that's annoying right now. There must be some kind of bug
Come
that's stopping
on.
me from seeing where the
There we go.
placements are now.
Kill issue. Oh. Oh my
Or
god.
I think I have to be like looking. I have to like turn around completely to see it. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm good. There you go. We're almost done with the stems.
Why is not letting the last one in? Not anywhere but inside. Ah.
I don't know why it targets the freight elevator. It's not like you can pull.
Why
the
is the
freight
last one
elevator
so
out.
hard?
Oh, let me see.
Always wanted to go.
Yeah, well, the problem is that you're trying to stack the top row now that you have all the rows in place. You kind of want to go with the first row, one row at a time. So, like, you want to do one full row and then go
There
to
we
the
go.
next full row. Because once you have all of them in the way, it makes it really difficult to start stacking the top row.
Telling you, those boxes are alive.
Oh, no,
Whoa.
oh! You stood right where I was going to put the box.
Yeah, they're listening too.
Luckily, you don't actually get hurt from getting hit from 2 tons of box.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to kill you if you got hit by it. I guess too many people were griefing people doing that.
Okay, this one is bugged again.
Come on.
Great.
I'll help you try to organize once all these are at least in. Because we should have enough room for way more stuff still.
Like we're building a bunker inside.
Yeah, I know. Well, these actually kind of act as impromptu sandbags. Like if you put them in a way, you can actually use them as cover fire.
Yeah, or smaller base.
Yeah, pretty much.
Put that
Alright,
Ursa rover in.
All right, this is all the stems. So let me start helping you organize. Get all the extra little top rows.
Okay, this one is not back.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got a nice little back row that we can fit more stuff.
Oh, where that one?
There we go. It'd be nice if the C2 had its own tractor beam and it was on a rail. There we go.
Put that one up. Uh-oh.
There we go.
I just need to some. Oh, we still got.
See, having all these 2 SCU boxes would be just annoying for a pirate to even want to pirate us. Because it's not really worth that much money. It's a bunch of 2 SCU boxes. This is not even worth the time for a group of pirates to want to rob us. That's the only thing I would do. Commodity running is just to make it like if someone wants to pirate me, I would just buy everything in 1 SCU boxes and auto load them. So that way if someone pirated me, like, all right, you want to pirate 4,000 boxes worth of 1 SCU boxes? Go right ahead.
I once bought 99,000 one STU box of scrap.
Yeah.
Didn't even want to load them.
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole scene's hilarious for that because like you just load it with a bunch of 1 SCUs. It's like, yeah, if you want to pirate that, go right ahead, sir.
Yep.
It'll take you like 5 hours to not even make profit off of it.
It's probably still in Hurston anchors.
Oh, it looks like oh, it's only like 1 bot. Like 2 SCU boxes back here.
Would take
So
me like 3 days.
yeah, I know.
Ish.
All the way to the end. Like there's a 2 SCU row right back here because when you didn't notice but it didn't go all the way to the end.
I hate them. Because they are mean.
But luckily, it's exactly 2 SCU row, so it fits a 2 SCU box. So I could just quickly load a nice little row right there just to fill it in. That could fit something I want. I like to fit it. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. All right, so this back end is completely full, other than this one here.
On the left.
Oh, I
there's
see. Oh, never mind. So it doesn't matter. So the 2 SU, you're gonna have to do this no matter what. So there's always gonna be 1 horizontal row and then 1 that's not vertical but parallel. Just because this is just the nature of 2 SU boxes for a C2. And I think that is there 1 more row at the edge there? No, I think that's it. That's all grid locked. And then the center row. All right. Now we just have to fill in this little center area.
Yep.
So this is a little tricky. You want to make sure you stack them at the same time because if you do 1 row only, it'll make it extremely difficult to load the 1 row once you fill up the other ones remaining. So you want to do them at, like that, like 1 and 1, 1 and 1. Because once it becomes a tight fit, it's very hard to stick a box in a really tight area.
Oh, I know.
Nope, dropped it. There you go. Yeah, because we still have gold. We don't have as much gold as Stims, but I thought we had almost a full C2 worth. So we gotta make sure we use all the space possible.
Wheezing.
Squeeze it all in. Oh, did something not stick properly? There we go. Not actually gridlocked. Oh no, I just broke a whole box. Darn it. There we go. There we go. All right, let me fix this one over here real quick. That's the other annoyance. If you accidentally grab one of the boxes from the bottom, it completely destroys the stack. All right, just stack that one on the right side first. And there we go. We're good. We're back in business. Oh my gosh, my guy is about to like die from thirst. It's like you're overworking me.
I got like 50%.
Okay, so I can't stack any higher than that.
Oh, very good.
All right. Hey Shep, if you need food and water, just let me know. I have some on me.
Okay. Well, I got food. Need water though.
Okay, I got you. I'm about to drink some water in a second. Let me just get this last 2 boxes in. All right. Oh, let's get the one on top then.
Here, I fit here.
Oh, wrong button.
Put the helmet off.
There you go. And
Oh, no, don't throw.
perfect. All right. Here, I'm gonna place some drinks on the ground. Plate. Oh, no. What'd I do? It's like, all right, taking a break, boss. Taking a break. There you go. Right there in front of your feet is one bottle. It'd be so nice if they just gave us the ability to just hand stuff to people. Like, let me just put it in my hand and hand it to you. Or let people
you can-
interact with people's, like, party members' book bags. Here, I'm putting another water bottle right there in case you aren't topped up. And then here's some food. We're having a little picnic day right here.
Right, we need it.
If it lets me grab the other piece. Oh no, because I didn't grab it.
For that one.
Or did I? No, I didn't. Okay, that's weird.
Or
Drop that on the ground. All right, let me drink my water too. Yeah, MREs are actually really good. They fill you up pretty quickly.
that was good.
All right, are you topped up or you need some more?
No, I'm good.
All right. Let me eat my MRE. The funny thing is, MREs you need to actually that they cook on themselves. You don't just open them and you eat them out of the pack like that. They're not potato chip bags.
Yeah.
And then drink another water bottle. Oh yeah, that's the
I
stuff.
don't know. Maybe I'll change my armor.
All right. Let's get back to work. All right, so I'm gonna start bringing up the gold. Get all these boxes as close as you can, just like we did with that back row over there. Because I'm gonna start bringing up the gold now.
Alright, so... Come on. Them
Alright.
here, maybe.
And bring this down.
No? Not. Then here.
So now Let's see how much gold we got here. We have. Let me pause that so it stops moving my head. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
Ah,
5.
come
So
on,
1,
Bob.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 rows. So what? 55 STU boxes, so doubling that. So 55 times 2, so 110 boxes. And then how much is gold right now?
Gold would be
Papers cheap.
better.
Looking for gold. Okay, there it is. Gold sells for just under 7,000. So times 6, 7, 5, 8. We're looking at another 700,000. So we're looking at 700,000 plus I think 860
And we need to
is
offload
how much
this.
we had on the last one. Yeah, so just under 2 million right here. And just in case, I'm gonna take a picture of my income that I have right now, so that way I can make sure that I know exactly how much we're making.
I put in here.
No, I didn't send it up. So 1.6 million in this run right here.
Okay, now you
So
wanna
like
stack
all
up here.
move and send this up. So we need enough for another 55 boxes. Enough room.
And this one go.
Is this okay? I was getting scared there. I was like, is this not coming up?
For some reason, doesn't want
I
to
wonder
fit
if
there.
maybe the mission that we were doing for the Asher base, maybe it would have been smarter to just dump the stems and just take the gold and just run the mission back to back. But then it wouldn't be fun because then we're just
Yeah,
speed running the mission and not actually trying to do it. And I don't really want to speed run missions for the sake of making money. All right, I'm gonna help you move some of this stuff back.
And almost wanted to move the Atlas.
Is this as far as this will go? Yep.
Oh, not this one. This one.
The Atlas is still pretty, like, even for organized. Lets you move things really, really quickly.
Oh. Map.
Uh-oh. It's just when it comes to micro putting stuff in position, it's annoying. Oh, what the heck was that? It was in the right spot. Come on. There we go.
Oh, I guess he was there, yeah.
There we go.
More room.
All right. Now for the rest of this stuff.
You gonna fit?
I think so.
Yeah, they will.
I think especially since we condensed everything, now we have enough room, because I think that little extra bit was enough to make sure that we could fit everything.
That one here.
So the other thing too, I feel like auto loading is a little too easy. They should honestly watch how people are how long people are taking their watch how long it takes for people to manual load and then base auto load off of how long it normally takes people to load.
More boxes on top.
Because I know when you do commodity runs, the auto load is always a better option than manual load. Offloading is a little easier because you don't have to really organize. You just have to take things out quickly as you can. So that doesn't matter too much. But I just feel like it's a little too cheap and a little too fast to auto load compared to manual load. Like you always kind of want to go for the option of auto load when you're commodity running. But I haven't done it in a couple patches, so I don't know if they balanced it since then though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, unfortunately, we can't auto load or offload, I don't think. Because of the fact that we already manually loaded everything. I think maybe once it's in your ship, you can choose to auto offload, but actually offloading is actually easier, way easier. Hey, that's my drink. No. My wife's trying to steal my drink, man. She's a thief. She's a thief. Hey, it's hot in here. Can you put the fan pointing in here? All right. And then she hits me in the back of the head. Wow. Thief and abuser. You guys saw that. I'm joking. So if you do all one SU boxes, takes way longer than 32. Yeah, that's true too. Like when you're auto loading, it does depend on the size as well. But I just still think it's still too cheap and too quick comparative to like manual loading. Because I remember when I last was doing it in the whole sea, it would take 5 minutes to load a whole sea. And I was like, to fully load a whole sea with like size, like it was like, I think I was putting, 32 sizes. It was like 5 minutes. And I was like, man, there's no way I can manually load this in 5 minutes. And it was only like, I think it was only like 10 or 15 grand was the fee for it. It's like, that's way too convenient.
Loading this solo, it would
but auto load takes
mad.
the size of the containers you pay into. It does. It's just I don't feel like it takes enough account. If you see what I mean about that. Like I think it's way too convenient in my eyes. Like there should be in a way where there should be a reason for you to want to manually load. Like you should be debating maybe you should manually load it or just take the hidden cost.
In here?
Because the convenience should be the fact that you're not loading it yourself and you're paying money to not load it. Because the way I don't mind loading, like this is okay for me, but when I was commodity running, I always auto load because I was like, it's way cheaper and it's still faster than me manually loading. So I was like, what's the point? I might as well I'd rather just pay the fee. Even if I enjoy loading, I'd rather pay the fee.
You got profit at the end, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. The auto load, no matter what, you're gonna profit pretty, because it's the fee's not high enough to make it where the profit margin is like, ooh, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it should be like, I feel like in my eyes, the auto load should make you kind of be like, oh, I don't know if I want to take the hit.
Yeah, exactly. Ow.
Yeah, price to auto load should vary depending on where you're at times. Yeah, that too. That's for sure. Like, it could be like, you know, like let's say if you're at a location that's known for loading cargo, like technically there would be a lot of NPC like work for hire people there, in which case auto load would make sense to be faster, because I see that works at that station, that's what they do. So like, you know, that station might just have a, you know, a company that has like a bunch of, you know, workers, and that's the reason why the auto load's so much faster. but then at the same time they charge more. You know what I mean? Just like in real life, they would charge
Yeah.
more because they're a bigger company. It's like, hey, yeah, we'll do this in half the time, but you know, we're a big company, so we're gonna charge you more. You know, we're certified contractors with liability, blah blah blah. You know how they always talk their way to try to charge you more money. You know, we're professionals. We're gonna do it the right way. It's guaranteed, money back, blah blah blah. Get warranty.
They got more people
whatever
for it.
whatever head canon they want to use to make you charge more in the game or whatever. Or they should set up auto load like mining, give you choose. Yeah, exactly. They should just do that. I think that's a that's a really good concept, Headlock. They should just give us the mining. You know how the mining has the same thing for refining, where you choose the company and there's like a couple companies that'll do it faster for higher prices or whatever. Like, sorry about that. I think I burped right into the microphone. Apologize. I was trying to breathe and I burped. All right. What I was gonna say is that threw me off. Yeah, they should do exactly that. I think that concept they could even add the ability of like, depending on the company, there could be a small chance that they
come
could
on,
break your
don't
cargo.
troll me.
So like, if you pick like a really cheap company that tries to
Get
do
in
things
there.
really fast, like yeah, they do it fast, but they actually have a high rate of breaking cargo. So you might lose profit because of the fact that their workers might break your stuff. Just like in real life, if you buy stuff from Amazon, and depending on where they ship it through, like UPS, FedEx, things like that, you might get a broken
Could
box.
be one more
You know,
on top.
your shipment might be broken because the workers that they hired are crap workers. They're cheap labor. They're lazy. They don't care about working there, just like in real life. So that way you can curse the people that loaded your cargo. It's like, oh, it was Jimmy again from Dynex Solutions. Broke my cargo. That'd be hilarious.
Where the
My
box
wife
went?
with the one just flew into the abyss.
Yeah. Like, went through.
It might be under. I'll check. It might be under the ship. Usually when it does that, it falls under.
I thought it went inside box.
I'm not looking at where I'm loading. I'm just putting it up here. See, I'm one of the guys that would break your boxes. It's like, yeah, it was Broken Helm Quinn again. He broke my box. He's
The
loading
one,
too fast.
the one who is yapping about them.
No, it's like, nah, I'm playing. If you guys are looking for cargo runners that want to move your cargo for a fair fee. All right, everything's on the ship. We're good to go. You just gotta put everything where it needs to go. I'm gonna check to see if there's anything under the ship in case anything glitched
Come on,
under.
go up.
I just want selling off your ship from the TDD to be more reliable.
One.
Yeah, everything needs to just be more reliable, and the whole game needs to be reliable. I don't see anything under the ship, so unless it like completely glitched, I don't see anything.
Yeah, we still got room.
Let's look at this. Took us how long? It take us? It's 6 with Shep. Just me and Shep. Good job, man. All right, you want to fly the ship?
One.
Be the trucker? All right, let me make sure everything is good. There's no boxes flying in a weird position. We're good here.
Always.
Oh, we'd know the seat. Like you'd notice someone running by you. And luckily we're in a hangar, so all right, let's fly this bad boy out of here.
Now where I need to go.
Right. For now, plot a course to the Stanton station. I'm trying to keep it minimal, just in just to give us practice of not disclosing too much information over the radios.
Stanton. Like just Stanton, like through the wormhole.
Yeah, we're going back to Stan. So just plot a course to Stan Station and get us through to Pyro. Ooh, man, I'm sweating, guys. Yeah, I'm looking. I like the cargo running. I really do enjoy this type of stuff. That's why it's part of the org, because I want to do this with people. Like this is fun to me. Like I don't know if you ever played Euro Truck Simulator. I am a Euro trucker. I literally played
hangar base.
Oh yeah. Hop off. Yeah, I gotta call the hangar. I forget about that sometimes.
Yes, it's yours.
Yep. Thank you. Oh, you ran right into. I tried to juke you, and you ran into the same spot that I was juking you from. All right, calling hangar. It's called. Hopping off seat. Dismounting.
Don't fuck it up.
Helm seat is yours.
Thank you.
Careful with the speed.
Yeah.
All right, let me sit in the co-pilot seat just in case, so I can keep an eye out. All right, start keeping an eye out for any. Do I have Amity Young?
Denton?
It's weird. It wasn't letting me turn around all the way. Oh, because I'm in the back. I'm looking at the back one. Whoops, wrong one. All right, we should be clear for now. It says it's obstructed.
Jumping.
There you go. Good job. We should be good for now. We're in quantum. Yeah, I played the heck out of American Truck. I have American Truck Simulator. I wasn't able to play. I played more of Euro Truck Simulator too. It's like you know you're a simmer when you play a game that literally you play a game for free. That's something people get paid for in real life.
Yeah, right. I think I got to the game. Yeah.
And for I think American Truck Simulator, there's actually mods that you can do for American Truck Simulator that turns it into a multiplayer, like an MMO. Like I was actually looking into it because I was gonna start getting back into it like a year or so ago, but then I just didn't do it. But there's actually a mod that actually lets you play with other people and everything, and they actually treat it like a real life trucking. Like they actually have companies and stuff like that you can work for. Yeah, like RP servers. Yeah.
I think I'm watching that.
Yeah, it actually looked like a lot of fun. And I actually do, like, I have a whole racing wheel with pedals and everything that I used to use for your truck. So I did the experience of being a trucker. They need to add trash bins inside of the C2. So people, instead of throwing bottles all over the floor, they actually throw it in the trash can and it just disappears. It cleans the acid out.
And they fall through the map.
Or yeah, that'd actually be kind of cool. Like a little, instead of a trash can, it's like a little
Book sounds
compartment hole that if you put it in there, it literally launches it out of the ship. You can see the bottle fly into space.
my sound from the game just gone.
It's because we're in quantum.
Oh,
Sometimes there's a bug that when you're in quantum, it doesn't work properly. I'm just walking around the ship right now. I feel like
oh,
you'll get radiation sickness standing next to this thing. Quantum drive. It looks crazy though. It looks cool.
oh yeah, 13
No, it's
million
like little bubbles.
to there.
Oh yeah,
Hello.
we got a long way to go. But
Fucking
it shouldn't
audio
take too long.
glitch.
The C2 is actually pretty quick in quantum. So this is a habitation. This actually, if I'm correct. Oh, okay, never mind. Wonder if it's just like the other. No, okay. It's got little suit like armor, like little suit lockers in here, but they don't work as personal storage.
So offload it.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a little Ursa rover toy model.
So I'll put episode 3.
It's this too. It's all relays. Okay. When are we finally gonna get engineering, man? I really hope we get that soon. I'm looking forward to engineering.
Yeah, it will be kinda neat.
Especially the whole fire propagation, life support, being able to like actually have air in your ship, because that's like the start basis of slowly trying to make everything more robust. Like that'll slowly make it where your suits should be limited in oxygen and shouldn't refill. Because I'm hoping they will try to force you to not want to wear undersuit with a helmet at all times, because you'll run out of oxygen and you
Hmm.
want to have your helmet off. At least have your helmet off, you know,
Yeah, would
and then
making
actually use
sense,
the life support. Yeah, it makes more sense. It's more immersive.
especially on
Yeah.
oxygen planets.
Oh, I played with a group of 4 friends, and we used to go on convoys. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I never got the chance. I always played a single player. Well, I actually played with a buddy of mine, and we would take turns on long haul shipments because we used to live together, and we would play Euro Truck Simulator, and we would just take turns on long trips. So like he'll run, I'll run like the first 40 minutes, and then he'll run like the last 40, stuff like that, and take turns. It was funny.
We're gonna do
I miss those days.
this.
Group playing together in the same house and stuff with friends. Like I like, it's nice that we have internet. Now you can actually play with people that aren't near you. But I miss the nostalgia of couch co-op when you'd
Mhm.
actually have your friends come over to go
Guys
play a game
approaching.
together.
Wait,
So I used to do that a lot. Just like would have my buddy either go over his house or he'd come over to
yeah,
mine and we'd
like
play games together.
my
All right, we're at location.
my
Yes,
sound
yes.
just completely gone.
Oh, okay. The only way to fix that then is that you have to quit the game and come back in. So
Maybe.
let's do the jump. Let's get to the station because I don't want to be stuck in quantum or in space right now, especially in
Uh
pyro.
oh, game crashed.
We're just are you back? Because we're floating around. Or are
No,
you looking for the jump bait? Are you looking for the jump
game
gate?
crashed.
It's above us, by the way. Let me
Game
sit down real quick.
completely
Help you
crashed
out.
on me. No way.
All right, you good? There's another player here. We gotta try to get to that gate quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Let me go in third person. Be quicker. Zoom out. All right. Fly towards the station. Usually the jump gate is in the direction of. Oh, it's directly in front of you, just slightly above. There you go. To your left. Hey, Shep, you still there?
My game crashed.
Oh crap. Well, that's not good
I'm
because you're stuck in the seat.
you can kill me, or
How are you coming back in, or
it's very fine.
it's what?
Very fine.
I
File.
mean, are you? If it don't take you too long, I'll wait. But if it's gonna take you longer than it should, I might have to kill you
Uh,
because there is at least one player in the area.
I don't know. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. All right, I'm gonna take my chances here. Try to hurry up.
Fucking game.
I think I think just in case from now on, when we're in quantum, we should just dismount seats in case one of us crashes.
Yeah. I should do
Because
that.
I don't want to kill you if I don't have to. But there is a player here, so I'm hoping he doesn't come towards us.
Hope my ship is not flying. Some
Yeah, you could have headlocked me. You're more than welcome to come join us too. It's all
some
good.
asteroid.
Yeah, we're just right now we're just floating, spinning
Okay,
in circles slowly. I'm
almost
hoping no one
there.
flies over here.
Almost there.
Just in case, I'm gonna get into the seat and see where the other guy's at.
Come on.
I saw one player and then I runner. I hate when I gotta have a helmet on just to see what these people are.
Okay, it's loading.
Okay.
I hope it
So
won't
far,
take-
so good. We haven't had anyone come towards us yet.
should I spawn back where I was?
Yeah, you'll spawn back because you crashed. You'll be fine. Just join on me. You'll be fine.
Hmm. Come on. It went so good and this.
Where's that?
Fucking game.
Okay, that's not a player. iRunner's a player though. And he's in a prospector, so he is mining. So we're good with that guy.
Okay,
So we're pretty safe. The only guy in the area so far is a prospector.
sound is
And if
back.
he tried to come after us, I'd just shoot him. Literally in pyro crash with almost a full CT worth of cargo. There's a Connie in the area, but looks like he's at the station, so he doesn't look like he might be bothering us.
Come on.
I got one.
Okay, still loading. Okay, loaded.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Okay, looks like we sell everything at one location, so. All right, if you're back in, yep, just start heading. It's directly above us. Let me look for it again.
Now we need
We're just constantly spinning in circles. Oh, it's up below us now. So pitch down, directly down 90 degrees.
Oh yeah.
There it is, directly in front now. Yeah, when we jumped here and you crashed, I was like, Shep, what are you doing? You're not moving.
Yeah. But I was gonna start panicking.
Well, luckily, it looks like Pyro, at least on this server, is a little dead. There's not a lot of people here. go. So if since you're in nav and you're going fast, as you get, oh, we should be fine. As long as the wormhole's open, I think it'll automatically let you in. You good?
Shields off.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Just making sure you didn't crash again. Looks like someone just is jumping into the tunnel just now,
Or coming out.
or possibly coming out. It's a lot of dead ships here. It'd be nice to scavenge some of these ships, just come back and see if there's any valuable stuff on them.
Do I need to shields off? And
No, you have to be in quantum mode. So go back into quantum,
Shields off.
and it's gonna start calibrating towards the tunnel, and then just like a normal jump, just like left mouse to get into it.
I don't know if the ships are different.
No, it's all the same. So as long as you're in quantum, you're flying towards it. It'll start to auto tune towards the jump point. Okay, it's closing. So now
we
it's gonna
go.
do the. Now we have to do it from the beginning. Is it tuning for you?
No.
Make sure you don't have anything routed too. You don't have anything on the router, right? Here.
Shields on.
No, the shields are fine.
Shields off.
Keep it in nav mode. Just make sure you don't have anything routed on the map. As long as nothing's routed, you should be fine going into the quantum tunnel. It'll bring up a little UI, a quantum,
Yeah,
you know,
that
just like the
I
normal one
know
you get.
that. So
Yeah.
nope, all good.
And it's not working.
Maybe I need to get closer.
Usually you're already at the closest you need to get. All right, here, hop out of the seat, and I'll do it because we're
Oh, wait,
not
now
at the best
now
place.
it's doing it.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, we're not the best place to troubleshoot this right now with all this cargo. There you go. I wonder if it maybe because as soon as I got out of the seat, it worked.
Yeah, that's never gets old.
I wonder if it had to do with that. I'll sit back down once you're actually. Okay, looks like you're getting in. There we go. Here we go.
Navigation.
So just remember, you're in a bigger ship. Just mind the corners.
Yeah. Got that.
I appreciate you guys watching.
What's in here?
Yeah, for some reason you got a lot of pillars. Oh, pitch. There you go.
The game is hating me, that's why.
I wonder if there's any bonus if you're following that little wave, that little stream. I wonder if there's like some kind of bonus for doing that. Like maybe it's more fuel efficient or something. Well, that's weird. The game kind of desynced and it put you on the other
shit.
side of the edge of the wall.
Made it.
There we go. We're making it. We're out.
Man, I'm just sweaty.
All right. Now that we're here, plot a course to Arc L1.
Wait, we need to shield up.
Shields on.
You didn't crash again, did you?
No.
Okay. I heard someone else. Looking around.
Shields off.
Walking close to Arcor.
There's a Connie near us. It looks like he's got his. Yeah, he's flying. He just jumped somewhere.
Quantum travel.
Almost looked like he jumped the same direction we were.
Right?
Hopefully that's not ominous.
Like he starts following us.
Well, because usually when you have a pirate scout, it's because they have mantises. So that way they can actually pull you out and then stop you from jumping. That's the most thing I'm worried about with pirates is that if they're actually a good crew, they'll have someone that has a mantis with them. How you liking flying the C2?
Right. Good. Not my.
You're telling me you're ready for a whole C now?
Not my first time though. Used to have one when they rented us free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the C2s, I like it. I like Crusader. Their ships are they're very nimble, very fast, very aerodynamic. So even though the C2 is big, it still handles very well for how big it is. At least it handles on how it should, at least. All right, so let me 100%
L1,
make sure
right?
everything here. Yeah, Arc L1. Yeah, Arc L1.
Not finding. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we should be able to sell all the cargo here.
Make it so.
Quantum.
So hot in my room that I'm getting dehydrated in real life. I need to stay dehydrated. I'm gonna get a heat stroke.
Yeah, don't do that on stream.
It just starts seeing me having a seizure. Call the ambulance.
So with the cargo on board, we are approaching Arkel 1 station. Offloading. Approaching station.
All right, cool. We're on the last leg for this cargo, at least.
Shields on.
Stanton just feels more calm. Just the atmosphere here feels a lot calmer.
Exactly.
I would like them to add weighing stations and stuff. So like periodically, depending on what station you're going to, like you have to do like some pre-checks for your ship for what your cargo hauling. Like I just feel like they need to add like additional game
Let
stuff.
them release the game yet. Then they can add in stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Don't give them ideas.
Make it take longer.
Yep, another 10 years.
Yeah, I know.
Landing gear down.
All right, so when you land it, just get your butt slightly at an angle close to the
Copy.
freight elevator.
Third person for that? I mean, like, need to turn around?
No, just like that. Just turn your pitch left. There you go, and then just straight down. Oh.
On the
Oh, we're
nose.
angled. All right, yeah, that's fine. Just turn off the. So that'll work. Turn your engines off. We're here. It's close enough. There's 2 freight elevators. There's one in front of you and then one behind you.
Yep.
The only thing I don't like when being dead on is because then if I'm in the Atlas, you have to turn completely around to unload.
Oh no. I'm stuck on the ladder.
Oh, I was taking the elevator anyways.
Okay, now stop humping it.
Oh wow. All right, so the unload process should be way faster than the load process because we don't need to have it organized. We just need to throw it all in the elevator. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, Renz. This might not be the most captivating thing to do. This is more just chill. So what I'm gonna do, Shep, is I'm gonna just start throwing stuff towards you, and then same thing, just make sure it's all properly on the grid lock.
Yep.
It doesn't have to look pretty. We just have to make sure it's all grid locked. And if anything, just move it from away from the middle, because I'm gonna try to load them somewhere in the middle area. And as it starts to get filled, it'll be hard for me to put stuff. Yeah, maybe I should have brought 2 tractor beams, 2 LTSs with me. Double the speed. All right, let's see how long this takes us. It's 7:36 my time, so let's see what time it is by the time we're done. It took us 45 minutes to load. I'm hoping it should take us a quarter of that time to unload.
And boxes are all pissed off.
I just don't think those boxes like you.
Whole game doesn't like me today. Crash in the middle of pyro jump.
Yeah, that was a little sketch. I was a little worried on that one. Is that-
All I did it was to check the sound and it crashed.
Oh wow. Star Citizen's like, oh, you want to listen, huh? You want to listen and crash? So I'll let you listen. Listen, the crash screen.
The crash sound.
Yeah.
Bing. Our citizen has stopped responding.
Oh, this box might hit you. Okay. Careful, box about to land right next to where you're going.
I put this one here, we get gold,
Yeah, the unloads are way easier. It's actually kind of fun because I'm not having to do anything. I just have to
you
like look and
fucked up the
throw.
box.
Yeah, that's why I have you over there so that way you can fix it. Oh! I did not. I'm not even trying. You just stop moving. You're still moving the box laying down. It's like I got this. I'm still working even with broken legs.
A committed crime rep. Why
I
is
even turned off the tractor beam to try to stop it from going at you entirely, but it still kept going. I think at that distance it just had speed. It just kept flying in the same trajectory.
Maybe I should stop moving around. Come on. Like, why are the boxes mean today?
It's because no one bought a new ship today. That's why.
Yeah.
We didn't sacrifice to Chris Roberts. That's why.
Ugh. Let's stack them up here.
All right. Now after all this, tomorrow the new patch better drop. If we did all this cargo running today, the new patch better drop tomorrow. Then I'm looking forward to it though. Like I actually do want the next patch to come up because I want to see how the
I
improvements to the
cannot
guns are to
move
the
those
players.
two around.
Which one? The ones closest to the middle?
On the right.
Well, as long as they're gridlocked, don't matter.
They are not.
All right. Well, just keep going and then I'll fix it
Can't
when I get
sleep.
over there.
Why? Welcome back.
Right now, I just see a huddle of boxes right now. Hey, what's going on? Hola, amigo. How you doing today, man? There you go. We're over here doing a cargo
Oh
run that
my
we're
God,
gonna
man.
do tomorrow. But I got worried about if the patch update happens, we might just lose all the cargo we have. So figured we'd just do it all today. Get it all out of the
Getting
way, make
better.
the money. Not have to worry about losing anything. Yeah, I'm trying to load my Rattler 2s,
That was
but they
close.
won't load onto my ship properly. Any ideas? Yeah, the biggest thing is make sure
Don't know.
that you unload any missile type that's on the same rack, because it won't give you the option if you don't do that. So like if you have, I don't know, freaking arrestor or whatever's, make sure you unload all of them before you try to load the Rattlers. And two, make sure
Why
you
are
have the
mean,
right
like,
missile rack type. Make sure it's the right size for the Rattlers. If the issue is that it's not popping up, that's more than likely it. Okay.
you know.
Because other than that, I've never ran into any issues loading missiles. So the only issue I can think of is more
Not
just
gonna
on the
fit in.
if you're not taking off all the missile types.
Ah,
Because it won't let you mix missile loads on the same
this is a
round.
joke.
Yeah, I checked that. What you said, it's okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, other than that, the other thing what you can do is just take off the rack entirely.
Oh, whoa. Right in the face.
You were I clicked it off because I saw where you were running, so I was hoping to turn it off so it wouldn't hit you, but I think it just like makes it go faster. It just throws it at you.
Can we
Let me
take-
try that again.
Can we
No,
take
see, this
crime
time I
again?
did that. The what? The crime rate. Yeah, at least you're not getting hurt, which is nice. Because this thing would kill you if it did. Yeah, only the Rattler 2 is a cluster bomb, right? And it's loading one of the cluster
Once he
bombs
got stuck like this,
into my warehouse.
there we go.
Yeah, the Rattler 2 is a rock. It's a missile that shoots a rocket pod of multiple rockets, homing rockets. So when you load up the Rattlers, they look different than when you normally load a missile. So it's just gonna look weird.
With that rock box.
I would show you, but I don't have I have Rattlers. I just don't have it at the station. I don't have it on. I would have to go to a station that I have Rattlers with.
And I dodged that one.
If you dodge a wrench, you could dodge a cargo box. I think they're bugged. I better get some more missiles. Yeah, they could be, but I haven't used them in a little bit, so unless I'm recently bugged them out. The only thing I can say is when you're loading the Rattlers, they do look different in the vehicle manager loadout. They do look different than normal missiles when you have them attached. They look different.
Okay.
Like they have additional little displays because I think when you attach them, it literally tells you how many pods. Like it actually lists them like extra little tabs. Yeah, can I put it on Discord so you can see? Yeah. You can hop on Discord and show it to me if you wanna. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm just here unloading cargo, anyways. Just chilling.
Why is not those two movable?
Yeah. Oh, what happened there? There we go. Yeah, we're still not even halfway through the ship.
But yeah, to me, and that's it.
Yeah, just worried about not storing my cuddy properly. Send them up the cargo elevator, then send them back down and try to load them. Yeah, you could try that too. Well, worst case scenario, you shouldn't have an issue with your Connie having an issue as long as you store the Connie properly. It doesn't matter what's loaded onto it because when the new patch comes out, it's going to be put back as default.
It's still gold.
So no matter whatever is non-stock normally that comes onto it, it'll revert back to the original setup. So it doesn't matter if you have the wrong missile types on it. Oh, did you just jump over that box?
Yeah.
It looked like it. All right, I gotta hurry up. You're catching up with my loading speed here. So let me try to beat you to that.
They're so mean today. They don't wanna move, they don't wanna snap. Well, at least they cannot kill you, that's all I need is this today.
Yeah.
Kill myself with a box.
So yeah. So anyways, for if you guys are worried about the patch or whatever, just all you gotta do with the ships is just make sure they're all properly stored. As long as they all say they're stored, they're not in unknown state, destroyed state, as well as delivered. So if you have any ships that still say like waiting for delivery, make sure you actually deliver them at least.
I put one here.
Oh, this one I hit you. Okay. Yeah, you mean I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday because I don't want to go to school. You mean it will take off all my upgraded components and added? Yeah, it's gonna revert everything back to stock. At least it's always done that to me. At least any ship that on a new patch, it always reverts it back to stock. Like you should still have the components and weapons. You just have to re-equip them once the patch drops again. But you should still have them. Because at least for me, you know, everyone's had different experiences. But at least for me, I haven't lost weapons and components. Unless it's like a major patch update. Like going from 3.0 to 4.0.
One here.
That's when, you know, when they actually full wipe everything. That's the only time I've ever lost anything. Other than like, you know, ammo, consumables, food, drinks, stuff like that. That stuff you
once
lose
you
no matter
snap them,
what. Magazines. Yeah, you okay, yeah. I already read that one. Yeah, thank God it's Friday, but unfortunately I'm working Friday. I'm supposed to be off, but my job is like, no, you're gonna be working. Okay. The added components will be unequipped and left into the warehouse by the. Yep, it'll be back in your local inventory. Looted items, that's a different story. I haven't tested that. I guess I'll find that out on this next patch update because I've been looting a lot of stuff. And as well, in case you guys aren't aware, stuff in your store all boxes will store the items back, so you don't actually have to worry about the stuff that you store in your store boxes. I've tested that before, and it works on a patch update. I've actually stored all my armors, all my weapons in store all boxes just because I wanted things organized. And then when the patch dropped, it just sent everything back to my local inventory. So you won't lose the stuff that's in your store boxes as well.
Right. That one up.
And oh, I almost hit that box with this box. We're almost halfway through.
And I just want the faster.
What's up?
That was faster.
Yeah. Well, I forgot what time did we start at. Darn it. I think
the
at
hell?
7. Did I hit you again? Because I wasn't even looking.
Oh yeah.
Oh dang.
From
It's like,
behind.
you're a magnet to boxes, man.
Yeah, you know, boxes. Broken game.
It's almost. Now you're moving around laying down in my game.
Am I?
Yeah, it looks like you're laying down, but you're, you know, obviously moving around because you're way fast. Oh, when you jumped, it fixed it.
The box is going like mad crazy. Like firing machine gun. Or that's Atlas.
I really hope that they kind of buff this Atlas a little bit. It needs to be a little more maneuverable. Especially the walking speed.
Alright.
I feel like it's too slow.
Okay, this one. Plain freaking Tetris. Or Lego.
Alright, we're almost completely halfway through the container. The cargo hold finally. We got 2 more rows, and then we're halfway through. And that's just for this. We still got another place we gotta go. And then we gotta go retrieve the Polaris.
No.
And then that has more cargo.
Okay,
we need to
so
sell.
this one is going. No. Okay. Fucking. Oh my god, this.
And then if I'm correct, I'm pretty. I think Area 18, my main landing zone, has more boxes. Not much though. I think it was only like a day's worth of cargo running.
Still got them?
Yeah, I should still have them.
Well, I'm off to bed soon.
Okay. It's all good. I'll probably do a little. I'll probably just do the thing that probably has the most money, which is probably what's in my Polaris. Because I think whatever's left in Area 18 is probably not worth that much money. Maybe a couple, probably a couple hundred grand worth of
Now
cargo.
you're not gonna snap.
Yeah,
Man.
for me,
I
it
swear,
turns every ship back to default and erases all upgrades.
all the bugs in
Yeah,
this
it
game
should.
are
Normally just puts everything back
inside
to
those
default.
boxes. They coming out from them.
Which, you know, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. All you have to do is, once the patch drop is, you know, go back to the kiosk, deliver your ship, then go to the vehicle manager, and then re-upgrade your ship back to what it had originally. I heard CIG was talking about, I think, trying to
Oh.
make it so
Trolling
at
me.
some point soon,
Oh my God.
hopefully, that on the patch drops
in
that we
there.
won't lose consumables as well, like the ammo and drinks and all that stuff that we have. I think they're trying to make it so you don't lose that stuff when the patch
How do you
updates
know
happen.
the box? I could.
Because
snap.
to me,
Yeah.
honestly, the most annoying thing for me is having to rebuy med pens, med gun ammo,
Oh my god.
all my weapon magazines. Like, that's actually the most time consuming thing. What I
Well,
have to do every time I do a patch update is having to rebuy all my normal stuff that I like to have on me.
I just loot them.
Yeah, I used to do that too, but at least when the patch first drops, I like having my base stuff. You know what I mean? Like my
Yeah,
little,
yeah.
you know, I'll buy like at least 50 to 100 mags of what most of the ammo that I normally like to use,
Easy to
and then
buy.
I'll buy like 100 food, drinks. It's easy. It's just time consuming to have to do that every patch. Now that the magazines cost money too.
Hi.
You know, 100 mags of. Hey, what's going on? How you doing,
Hi.
Rance?
All right. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah. I was just a bit worried about my
Offloading
right.
boxes.
Yeah.
I mean, can you tell me? I've just transmit my screen. Can you tell me if this is
Yeah, I'm gonna
bugged
do
or
it right
not?
now. Give me a second. I'm bringing up your stream right now.
Wicked.
Let's
I think it's. I've got a bug here with these missiles.
There you go. I see your screen right now.
Game
Alright.
issues
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, just show me
That's
what's going on,
cluster-
and I'll try to help you.
cluster bomb. I think I might have
So,
bodged them
this
up
one
somehow.
didn't snap.
So hold on. Just let me, yes. I'll just have a look through my warehouse. It's a bit curious about this because I've armed the missiles. I bought 12 of these Rattler 2 missiles, but I've got one of the cluster bombs in the warehouse and loads of them. Loads of them.
Okay.
And the Nova Pyrotech venom. When you look at the loadout,
Okay.
Up. Oh. Yeah, bitch.
Oh, I might hit you with that one.
seems a bit fishy. What's happened with it? I put them on, so I've got 12 Rattler 2s and 12 Dominators. the 12 rat. See, I've got.
Yeah, that's
so
how
I've got
that's how it's
6,
supposed to look.
But it says empty. See, it's got Rattler 2 there, and it's got. Can you
Get
see?
this
It
one
says
up.
Yeah, I
Port
see that.
Cluster 7 empty.
Well, it's supposed to
And-
look like that, but I don't
Oh.
remember.
Saying
if it
empty.
normally says empty
Top
though.
doesn't
Yeah, that's
then
what I'm trying to say. Is I
snap,
don't know if
so
that's. Have you tested the missile out? Just test out to see
so
if the
they
missile
go
even fires.
to cargo.
But that's how it's supposed to look.
Is it supposed to look like that? The
Yeah,
Dominators just come up on the rack.
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
there's
Because
6
those the
Dominators
tinier
there.
good
ones,
question.
yeah, those. It's because it's trying to display the little rocket pods, which is it's just that's just the little rocket pods that are inside the actual missile itself. But the Rattlers
is
by
there
base,
empty?
you can't reload. Yeah, but you can't reload Rattlers like
one
that.
snap,
So it
one
shouldn't
doesn't.
matter. It has to have the pods inside of them. I think that's just a
It says
it's just
equipped.
a it's just
it says
a
equipped. Yeah.
yeah. As long as they're
Yeah.
equipped, that's how it's supposed to look.
In use 12. Yeah, that's right. I've got 12 in use.
Yeah, they
12.
look a
Uh,
little
Dominate-
confusing because of that reason. Yeah.
Dominators in use. I've got 12 Dominators as well. So I've got short range and long range.
Yeah, Rattlers are really good.
Yeah, they're good for
Close
short
range.
range. as well. They're
Why
better for
it
long range.
doesn't
They're
go-
electromagnetic. They
Yeah,
target
for
better,
example.
apparently. That's why I've done that. But do you reckon that's alright to story like that?
Yeah, that's how they look. They look just like that. Like every time
I don't know.
we're just
I
playing.
don't understand
This
that
is a
why
nightmare.
why these have appeared. There's loads of them, and they're part of these
And
Venom.
they don't,
They're Nova
uh,
Pyrotechnica Venom rockets, and I checked it, and they're part of that cluster bomb, the Rattler 2. So I don't know
Yeah,
why
I
these.
get the
You see how many
issue
there is?
here
There's
with the
loads,
box.
loads of them. There's about
Okay, give me a second,
100?
Shep.
100 in there.
Well, Rattlers
What?
are the only ones that I'm aware of that actually shoot pods.
Yeah,
So those are the only
that's
ones
part of the
that
pod.
in the game.
That's part of the
Yeah.
pod. These
Yeah, I don't know
Nova
what-
Pyrotechnica Venom rockets, they're part of the pod. It shoots a cluster of 6, I think. The Rattler 2.
Hey
and
Shep,
that's
which
one of-
box are you
that's one
having
of
an
them.
issue with?
all of them.
All of them?
God knows.
They're not gonna snap.
None of them are snapping.
Yeah. Like
That's weird. They're snapping for me.
like that
I'm a bit
line
worried
there.
about them. Sorry, Carl.
Hold on, hold on. They're all going crazy now. Okay, this one's not letting me grab it. This one's not letting me grab. No, there they go. Okay, so that's the other thing too. The freight elevator is really weirdly bugged that you have to be like right in its face sometimes to pick stuff up. Like you have to be like this close. You see how close I'm getting? For it to actually grab it. It's a freight elevator bug. But just in case, I'm gonna let me just send these down real quick so we don't have any actual issues. Because those suck
Yeah.
if we load everything in and then we have to unload it all because a
Gonna
box
fall.
or two doesn't want to go down.
You're gonna fall off.
Yeah. All right. So send. Yep, it's sending. So we should be fine at least for that load so far. Yeah. So
Crazy
Reds, you should be
boxes.
fine though. Shouldn't be an issue. That's how they're supposed to look.
Yeah, but hang on. Where do these come from? Because they're part of the pod of 6 that it flies. And there's about maybe 100 of these just appeared from nowhere. I looked on the internet. They're part of that Rattler 2 pod.
They're supposed to be. They're part of. Those are the actual pod. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know.
This
That's weird. Cause yeah,
See, and
normally
it-
the pods aren't in the. Like they're not separate. Like I don't even know how you would load them in.
is 6 on each, right?
Yeah.
6. It fires a group of 6 at Rattler 2. And these, how many is there here?
Is this one?
Like it's 12 rockets.
Yo, Star
Which would
Citizen
make-
with the.
6
With the
12s,
bugs.
right? 6 12s.
No, not there.
6 12s.
this one. Come on.
Is about 60,
Freaking
So,
Austin Powers here.
72 in it.
Well, Muddy, as far as the. That,
That's
like I said,
72 there.
I haven't had to repurchase upgrades whenever I bought
I-
them. It's usually the
God
bigger
knows why it's done that.
packages missing.
Is it going to be? This is not going to cause me a problem, is it, on this update? Should I remove them somehow, or? I was thinking about
I guess
just
re-
getting
How
I
much we
guess
still
I
got?
guess remove
12 more
them,
Dominator,
just- maybe
12 more
just for now.
Dominator 2. Can I delete them?
Oh really, you're gonna go there? Come on.
You can't delete them. They're just gonna be there. You'd have to like toss them out of your freight elevator somehow. Because I've never seen the rocket pod separate from the actual rocket itself, the missile itself. So that's a new one
Nah.
for me. I
I
haven't
was looking
seen
on the
that.
internet, and some other people said they had the same problem.
Yeah, maybe
But
that might
these
be just an
shouldn't
issue
be,
you just
uh,
ran into too. Because I haven't ran into that issue.
No,
before.
not this. I
Do you
got
think I should take them off and
This is
put 12
giving
more
me
Dominators?
PSD.
Yeah, maybe for
twos on it?
now. Because once the patch
Just so it
update, it'll
stores
probably
right.
fix whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, just so it
There you
stores
go.
fine for now. Because the patch will probably
he
drop
might-
tomorrow
Box.
anyways.
It might interpret this as a
Okay.
bug, might it? And delete me flipping ship if I'm really unlucky.
Yeah, Muddy.
There's obviously something wrong with it.
I guess I would put this as a statement, as a PSA. What works for me might not work for everyone. So if you're worried about losing anything, I would just recommend storing it all into your storage, into your local storage for the patch update. So if you feel like you might lose if you feel like you might lose the component,
All this
weapon,
for
or
tomorrow?
whatever, just take it off your ship and store it in the
Something.
storage into your storage instead. Because
And
like I
leave it
said,
empty.
just leave it empty, or just leave it default. You know what I mean? Just leave the ship back to default.
Mm.
Wait, did
So-
we?
And will my components still be in my inventory though?
Oh, it's-
Yeah, as
Uh,
long as your components in your inventory, that should be the best possible chance of you not losing it. Because I'm getting different answers. Muddy's saying that when it happened to him, everything that was stored in his local was fine, but anything that was in his ship, he lost it.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen to me, is what I'm
This
saying.
one?
So I'm just saying as a
Yeah.
just as a public service announcement, what works for me might not work for you. So if you're really
it's
worried,
the
the
kind of
best
tire too.
option is just store it. Just store it all. Take it all.
Oh.
Anything you want to keep, just
It's
take it off your
gonna-
ship, put it into your local inventory.
Oh,
I think that's the
Right.
best
I mean,
option, honestly.
offloading this.
If
I
you're
don't really want to
worried
lose
about
the
losing it.
components. So
Yes, just take it all
Well-
off. Take it off, yeah. Because me, I don't care. If I lose the component, that's just, okay, I'll go do it again. But I have a different mindset. I have too much patience for this game.
right.
So, but
Like-
yeah, not
like-
everyone's
like we
like
all
me.
do.
Some people might feel bad losing everything and having
Oh,
to do it all
yes.
over again. So, yeah, Renz, if I were you, just pull the rattlers off, keep them into your
Yeah.
local, take off any components that you bought that cost a lot of money, store it all. So that
Well,
way,
yeah,
at
well,
least if you lose it, you know you did everything you possibly could,
Oh,
and the
you're not
game still
gonna.
screwed you over.
What I was thinking about doing is just getting 12 more Dominator
Now you
twos,
wanna win.
Yeah.
because they load on to it fine. I could. Is
Yeah,
that
you
a very
can.
good
Yeah,
idea?
it doesn't have to be default. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. So long as you take
That's
off
right,
anything
yeah.
you want to keep. As long as you want to take off anything you want to keep, take it off.
You
Because
should-
the ship
I
is gonna
should
go
uns-
back to default no matter what.
Oh right, okay. Ship goes back to default.
Yeah, it's gonna
Right.
no matter what, it's gonna go back to its original state that you bought the ship in.
So you should store them in the original state. you
Oh
mean?
my god.
No. I'm just saying. Worst case scenario, it's gonna give you back a default ship. Like even if you took everything off, everything's empty, it's gonna give you back a default ship. Or worst case scenario, you send in a ticket and be like, hey, a patch update came out and my ship has nothing on it, and then they'll go in and fix it because that's an issue.
Nope, they'll fix it.
Yeah, they'll fix it. Like if
If
your ship comes and it has no
It's done.
components that it's supposed to have some kind of, it's supposed to have a quantum drive, supposed to have a power plant by default,
yeah.
and it doesn't, then you just send them a ticket and be like, hey, my ship has nothing.
Come
Or
on.
the original stuff isn't in the ship.
Why you not
they'll have to go in and
You
fix
can't
your
drive
account.
it, can you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't even drive it if they do that.
What did they even
Buy
do
small
to you?
components.
Best idea is to keep a couple on ship, some in storage. That's what Muddy said. Is maybe keep some on the ship, some on the
Oh my
storage.
God.
But
Fine.
yeah,
then
like
go
I
there.
think I haven't had an issue, but I don't care if it disappears. That's my take. But I've been lucky enough that stuff doesn't disappear for me.
Yeah.
But everyone's
don't know
had
what
different
to do.
experiences. So
I think
I would just take it off. Just take it off.
after
I would take it off.
offloading,
really worried about
I'm
it.
done for today. Dude, the game is freaking hating me.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I appreciate
yeah.
it, Shep, man. I appreciate you at least coming on and helping me out. This is a lot of cargo to move, anyways.
Hmm.
This would
Yeah.
literally took me the whole entire night if I did this by myself.
I'm arguing with demonic boxes here.
They're possessed. I'm the same. I
Quite
don't
literally.
care. That's nothing has disappeared on
Look
me.
at this.
Just gets unequipped. See, that's exactly what happens to Headlock happens to me. So every time there's a new patch update, everything just gets unequipped. So if it's aftermarket parts,
I wanna
it gets
break
unequipped
something right now.
and it goes back to storage. That's happens.
Go
to me.
there!
I don't lose anything other
Bye.
than, you know, magazines, food, that kind of stuff, the consumables. That's the only thing I lose.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe it's streamer privileges, I don't know. Maybe Chris Roberts, my brother, I don't know. he likes to make sure my game works properly every time I get on.
I think I might just go and get some 12 Dominator 2s and put them on then. I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
Box.
put whatever default
Yeah.
or whatever you want.
Oh,
Sorry about that,
hold
but
on. I don't think I will. Actually, I might just leave you like
I
that.
do lose it.
Do you reckon that's?
Yeah, it should be fine. Like worst case scenario, lose the Rattlers. You just have to
Just
rebuy
lose
The
Rattlers.
demon inside.
Oh
you know?
yeah, I think I'll leave it. I think I'll leave it then. Actually.
There's a good,
I would,
there's
if
a good
anything,
bug.
just whatever is like really expensive components. Like I know some components can be like 300 grand plus. Like maybe that stuff you can just pull off and keep it in your storage.
This stuff.
Yeah, whatever is worth a lot of money.
Like keep it in your storage. Serious?
Yeah, like you know, your local storage.
Is it not better on the ship? They'll just unequip
Well,
it
I,
and leave it in your.
I
local
do
storage?
that.
Oh,
I
wow.
do that, but I don't want.
Why
I don't
you
want you to
scared
come
of
back
the
tomorrow and be
problem,
like,
Well, I think
"You
I
lied
believe
to
you
me."
if you do that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna blame you, but I mean, if you do that and it works, it's the best.
Yeah, it's worked for me.
Information.
Like I've never had to think
Yeah.
about it. It just unequips it. That's it. Like you just
Well,
have
just
to.
worry
here
that
would
these are
snap
bugs and it's
normally,
gonna cause a
like
problem, that's all
everything
as
Nah,
well.
you're-
here.
Nah, I guarantee you, the ship is gonna go back to default. So whatever Rattlers are just gonna get pulled off. They're just gonna get unequipped.
Like all it wants.
I don't know why it says empty there.
to
There's
map
got to be
another
something.
side.
like
Yeah,
that,
that's
surely.
new. I haven't seen that because I haven't seen the actual rocket pods outside of the ship,
Like,
other than when I'm firing them. So
There's-
that's a
something
new.
is
there's, is
missing.
it 1, 2,
or something.
3, 4, 5. It's 7 pods on it, right?
Yeah,
Oh, so 12
Here
times
it would
7.
snap.
it's a lot.
So
It looks like a
70,
fire display when you're a fireworks display when you're
Um,
shooting them off.
Good ass.
what's that, 74, isn't it? 74.
Okay.
12 times 7 is.
So part of the reason why I like Rattlers is there's still a lot of people that play this game that don't know about Rattlers. So
84. man.
most of the time when you shoot Rattlers at someone, they'll start spamming the heck out of their countermeasures. And that's a good
And
way to make them
Yeah,
dump all
in
that
there.
countermeasures. So that way you can fire
Not
normal
this
missiles
again.
and then they can't flare them off anymore.
14, 16.
Please go there.
Yeah, if mine
for the
disappeared,
love
I'm
of
just
God.
buying one of each and duping them. Oh, there you go. That's another way of doing it. It's just
Crying out loud.
dupe them. Yeah, like I said, I don't really care too much. If I lose, whatever I lose, I lose. I don't really care.
16. That's.
Like I'm more than
32.
likely anything I've looted so far is probably gonna disappear. I'm not gonna be surprised if it does.
Crazy boxes.
48.
Hey, what's going on, Price? We should be, from my calculations, from this particular load, it's about just under 2 million, 1.6 mil from all this.
Not
Cool.
not worth it enough for all the fuss.
Yeah, it's not worth the fuss. It's not enough money for the amount of time it's taking us to do this. Because we're about 2 hours. We're like 2 hours in, unloading, offloading, for
For
just 1.6
Cause
mil.
boxes.
Yeah. 84.
Look at
There's
this
84 there, right? There's
Okay,
84
yeah.
there. And they
and then
should,
there's
and that's how many there is. That
Yeah.
should be on them rattlers.
Yeah.
So the bugs, aren't they? Must be bugs.
Done.
You see,
Yeah, they're bugged
they're
'cause
not
there's no
loaded
way
on
to load
properly.
them.
That
yeah,
must
because
be
you can't
bugged
load
'cause
the pods.
it's not because there's let's see what it says here. It says
Physics.
what it says
By the
is
way, How
what
you
he's
doing,
saying
Bryce?
is
I don't know if I
these
said
are
that.
there's 1, 2,
Like-
3, 4, 5, 6,
They
7, 7
go
pods
like
on each missile,
completely
of
together
which is
there.
12 missiles. So 12 sevens are 84, and that's what's in the storage. And these are all empty. Look, so it's loaded the
yeah.
Rattler 2 missile on without the missiles.
Got 'em.
So it's bugged, isn't it? I don't know. why
Yeah,
it's
it's
done
bugged
that.
for sure. Yeah, it's
Bugged
bugged,
it,
man.
So I'll take them off anyway. The Rattler 2s. We'll start. I think I'll just take them off.
And
Rattler 2
honestly,
Rattler 2s.
unfortunate, especially for PvP. If you do if you're trying to consider them for PvP, Rattlers get flared off really easily. Infrared right now is a little
Yeah,
too
that's why I've
easy
got,
to flare off.
That's why I've got Dominator 2s on there as well.
Yeah, yeah. The EMs are the best
with
one
the
because
box on top of
everyone has high EM, and right now the flares don't do a good job flaring off EM missiles. Yeah, chillin'. There's a helmet on Bloom you can buy that I'm trying to get. Oh, okay. What kind of helmet is it?
No way.
Like and what faction? Headhunters or Citizen Prosperity? I'm trying to look for the Berserker helmet, man. I'm really sad. I really want that helmet so bad.
What's that?
It looks
so
like it's
special.
Huh? It looks cool as heck. It's like a medieval looking helmet.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's really
Apparently,
surprising
I
they
guess
do
it's
that.
super rare. Yeah, it's
That is-
weird. That's never happened to
Really?
me.
You put
Yeah.
the, I don't know how they're bugged like that. It's obviously bugged. It says they're empty. All the
Oh,
missiles.
the Gold Skull Mohawk.
is
Okay, yeah. The one
crazy,
that
that is.
the Roman looking one. Yeah, those are cool
Yeah,
ones
they
too.
are.
Yeah, we should put
would've done that.
2 atlases up here.
Just take these off.
Yeah, it probably would have been better to have 2 atlases to do. So next time we got a big cargo haul like this, 2 atlases is probably worth. One that way it'll be a lot quicker.
Way faster.
At least we have one.
Yeah, true.
This would have taken way longer if we just had tractor beams. I've tested it when the Atlas first came out. I did some cargo runs and I tested that. Like if you're just tractor beaming, just for normal cargo run, something that would probably take you like 30 to 40 minutes with just a regular tractor beam, took me like 6 minutes with an Atlas.
And mine was keep killing me when I ran
Yeah.
it.
So the Atlas is
So
way
the
more
On
Dominator.
money.
VTU.
Okay.
2, 3.
Come on.
See, these go on perfectly. Dominator 2s. Wow.
So in case if you do want to know
Yeah,
a
this
good
one,
trick about missiles right now, especially, is the meta is the small. You want the smallest missile possible, and the EM version. So like, I think it's like the arrestor
Are
ones
you-
or something.
Oh my god.
But those are the smallest missile in the game is actually the most effective.
Those
Because
boxes.
Really?
you get yeah. So that's the meta. The meta for PvP is doesn't matter what the bigger rack you have, you just buy the smallest one with that carries the most amount of missiles, sizable missiles,
Go in
and
there.
just fill it up with EM missiles. That's
Just won't,
legit
These are
Uh,
EM missiles.
PvP.
These are EM missiles. The Dominator
Yeah.
2.
What?
Yeah, so like what's even better is to actually go down one more rack and go to the size ones instead.
Yo,
'cause you'll get
boxes
double
here
the amount.
are going crazy, man.
Here, how about this? I'm gonna come. Actually, it's fine.
And,
I got that one. I see the one
collect
that's
them.
messed up. Let's see if I can grab it from here.
Kind of funny
These,
if they
do you
all
know my
went,
turret? Should that be
yeah.
on a
lifted up.
gimbal mount?
Uh-oh.
Turret.
Uh-oh.
Should they be
Get
gimbal?
everything. Oh, shoot. My ship's
One.
about to get impounded for some reason.
No.
Uh-oh. Get everything inside. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. we're messed. We're done. We're screwed. I have
What
a feeling we're
What
about to
did
get
you do?
impounded. And no.
What
Got
did you
impounded.
Remember me! Remember me! Oh, we're losing everything.
Impounded for some reason.
No! I'm getting eaten! The Sarlacc worm is eating me!
And he was bored of this.
Why haven't I disappeared yet? My head's missing! I'm dead! What is going on? Help me!
Oh, I
Oh,
can't.
the door's opening! I'm coming back up!
Fucking crying from love. Oh.
The boxes!
What the fuck?
What happened there?
We were getting impounded.
You got impounded.
Yeah, but it didn't impound us.
What's
It
why-
impounded.
why's
I don't know. I don't
that?
know.
Impounded.
Oh
It
shit.
impounded
mean
my
by impounded?
Atlas.
What you mean by impounded?
Like we were in the hangar, and for some reason, it just said we're impounding you in 15 seconds. You know, the funny thing is, it looks like it impounded my Atlas. That's weird. What the heck?
I think CIG
I
is
got
watching.
scared, dude. I didn't. They're watching.
You don't got a
Probably
criminal
not.
stat, have you? Have you
No,
got a
I
criminal
don't. No. I'm good. I'm still at 0.
Or the game got bored of hauling cargo.
That scared me, man. I was like, what the heck is going on? we're still good. The
I wa-
hangar door's open.
I
What
wanna
is
clip.
going
I
on?
wanna clip it.
No. That's hilarious. I thought that was gonna be the end of me.
You come back.
It took my head. You saw that? For
Yeah,
a
I
second, my
saw
head
that.
was missing and everything.
Hey, do you know the turret on the Connie, by the way?
Yeah.
Is it meant to be on a gimbaled mount?
Yeah, it's supposed to be on a gimbal.
Because mine's not on a gimbal for some reason.
Yeah, it's on a
Don't know
gimbal. It's
why.
supposed to be on. It's supposed to be on a gimbal.
It just doesn't say it's on a gimbal.
Oh, it doesn't say
Oh,
it's on a gimbal.
It says Deadbolt 3 carat.
Freaking crying
Cannon.
from love.
It should
Right.
be on it. Well, I
What
haven't.
goes
I don't
what
know. I would have to look at my Connie and tell you if yours is bugged out for some reason. Because usually it doesn't
Says
matter.
they
They should
use-
always be on a gimbal because they took away the whole downsizing
I need to
guns.
clip
They don't
that.
do that anymore. So they just keep everything with gimbal mounts from now on. But I could be wrong with yours, and maybe it's not on a gimbal. You have the Taurus, right?
Oh,
Maybe
you're
yours
not
because yours is
doing
a
this again.
Taurus. It's not on a gimbal. Because I have the Andromeda version. Maybe mine is on a gimbal because it's the warship version. It's the gunship version. Though, if anything, the difference is that if it's not on a gimbal, that means it's on a fixed position, meaning that it's harder to aim it.
Got this
That's
one
my-
here.
System on there. I've got icebox coolers, Starburton, power plants, Hemera, Quantum, and Parapet Shield.
But yeah, this is so fun.
Well, at least don't. Yeah, that was funny. Don't worry too much, Renz. When the patch
I'll just leave it. I'll
update
just leave it
happens,
anyway.
you'll be fine. It's gonna fix it. It's gonna put everything back to default.
My eyes
So,
are still watering.
Don't worry too much.
I'll just leave it there. Yeah. This video I read, the guy said you bet the best. He reckon that like say 3 days before the patch, it's good not to even use your ships. Just leave them all in storage. That's what he reckoned.
I think
Pretty
just
hard
a
as well, isn't it?
precaution.
Oh, now we
Yeah,
get
I think
Yeah.
this.
yeah, we're almost done. It's only like 2 more rows left. But now we gotta do it without an Atlas, which sucks.
Yeah, right.
So now we gotta do
Are
it
you
the
doing
hard
it?
way.
Are you doing anything else?
No, that we're just trying to unload all this stuff. I'm probably gonna try to. I might have to just get on early tomorrow because if the patch happens tomorrow, the Polaris I think has at least 2 million, maybe even more than 2 million cargo in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to lose all that. So I don't think I'll have enough time because it's already 8 o'clock for me. Because
gonna leave
this alone, just to do this, took me 2 hours, and we're not even done. Yeah, this is not worth it. I don't think we're doing that asteroid mission. It's not worth the cargo run for it.
Yeah, maybe.
Sims are not worth the money.
Mm. Yeah. I don't know, if you just after money, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not. Like, it's a fun mission, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's not worth grabbing the cargo.
Just leave the cargo.
Yeah, just leave the
Next
cargo.
time you do it, don't bother the cargo.
Well, next week, I'm planning on doing mining for the week. So, we're going to be rotating. I think we're going to rotate
I can
every
help
week.
you there.
Yeah, that's
for
cool.
sure.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're
'cause,
gonna rotate every
yeah.
week. One week we'll do like combination of combat and just
Yeah,
general
that's
scavenging, and then
Yeah.
another week we'll do mining, and then just back and forth.
like
That way everyone has
Sounds
a little
alright,
bit
yeah.
something fun that they
mall
can
for
do.
mining.
I have a golem, but the idea for what I was planning on doing is saving up for a mole, so that
Mhm.
way we can make money, get a mole, and then as an org we can afford we can buy a mole together and use
I've
that
done the
for
whole-
mining.
Whole caboodle. Used all the been using the
Then watch some
all the Stampede modules, Surge modules, everything.
Oh,
go
nice.
for mining guides.
What do you mean, mining guides? You said?
Yeah, El Guapo.
Yeah. Well, I kind of know a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the whole
I'm watching his
the heads and
videos
stuff.
on that.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Well, next week will be a good time for learning more about mining for sure. Because I'm gonna be on. Like, I have the Geo, I have a Golem, and then whoever wants to join, we can, we just all go together. Because hopefully by
Yeah.
next week we'll have the patch update, and the biggest reason why I wanted to wait was because they're fixing the cargo bags and stuff, so we can
Yeah,
all store everything
like,
in a freight elevator and not have to worry
haulers
about the cargo
cargo
bags
runners.
not properly loading, refining, and stuff like that. So that should all be fixed for next week, hopefully.
Are they gonna fix that?
Yep,
That bug where
yep.
you where you lose.
It's supposed to be fixed.
Scavenger stuff.
I mean the bug where you lose your might possibly lose your ships or ship components. They're planning on fixing that.
Oh, now you
What do
wanna...
you- If you're talking
In-game
the one
ships.
Okay, say that again then.
I mean this bug
Okay.
where you bought ships in game, and you might
Oh,
lose
about-
them on
Oh,
the patch update, or the ship.
Well, no,
components. They're good-
that's not confirmed. It's just it should just normally be okay. It's just they've always had a disclaimer of like anything you bought in game, there's a chance that it could get,
Really?
you could lose it on a patch update.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, I tell you, myself. So if you spend like 40 million on a ship,
I just got
Well, they're not
it's
intending. It's not supposed to be
for some
intended.
reason.
They're just
it's only
saying
game
that.
money.
allowed
It takes
it.
ages, doesn't it, to get it?
Yeah, no, it
If
yeah,
full-
it does for sure.
You spend 44 million on say an A2 or something like that.
I'm
Sorry,
expecting
The foxes are playing peekaboo.
protracted
I have a
and
fully
takes-
kitted out mole. Testers are
pages
saying
to
the
get it.
week of Invictus for the patch. Well, I'm assuming there's gonna be an extra. I think there's the patch. This one's that's coming out right now. I think it's gonna come out because it's a minor patch for like the cargo bags, all that kind of stuff. And I think there's gonna be one more right before the actual Invictus patch. But
Cargo
I
bag,
don't know.
What's this update regarding the cargo
Yeah,
bag?
you know how the cargo bags they glitch to the ground, like they're fixed that. They fixed that in the patch.
Well,
and
the
as
freight
well,
elevator,
when you're-
elevator, man.
Yeah, in the freight elevator, and
I can
in
deal
your
with that
ships,
anyway.
too.
I can deal with
and
that,
in
no
the
problem.
ships.
At
And then the other one
I
was
still need
the
to offload,
refining the
that
bags
stuff.
outside of the ship, because that wasn't a thing until now. So now you can actually take the. So like the whole point is that you can go mine, and once you're full, someone can come and take the bags off, and then go and refine it without you having to go refine it yourself. And that's the whole thing that I want for the org, because we can have a group of people mining, and then another group cargo hauling it away.
Snap,
feel like
why
I
it's
should
so
go mining
hard
that.
to cooperate
I know to
today?
do that. You can get those bags off the freight elevator easy with a 2SU CU storage crate and the Atlas. It's really easy, and it works perfectly every time.
Oh, okay. Well, all I know is that because I've seen it happen is that, like, let's say if you pull off the bags off the golem and you try to put them in the freight elevator in a ship, it'll half glitch through the floor. So you
Yeah, I know,
can't
but you
stack
can get them
them.
off.
You can't do any. Yeah, you can take
You
them
can
off.
get
Yeah,
them
you
off.
can take. No, you could take them off.
From the elevator. From the elevator. I mean, you can still easy. See, you can do it. You can do it consistently and. No
Yeah,
problem,
there's a chance that it could glitch through the floor too, because it literally
yeah,
happened
there
to
is,
me.
but if you do it right, there's
Yeah.
not really any chance of it doing that. Because I've been doing
Well,
it on my miss.
yeah.
replacing-
Well, the whole
been
point is
taking
that they
off the,
fixed. The whole point is
they've
that they
been
at
taking
least
off
fixed
the,
that issue, though.
mold bags.
Yeah.
They're taking off
And
the
then-
mist bags, putting on the Argo mold bags.
And then, well, the
It's-
other thing that they did fix too is that if you try to refine directly from the bag itself, it would poof the bag until the refinery job was done. And now they fixed it so that way, when you do refine, it'll automatically give you back the empty bag, so you don't have to wait anymore.
I've never
So
had that
that's another plus. Yeah, that's a
I've just-
problem. That happened to me too.
Look this.
Well,
It didn't happen to
no,
me.
Friday tomorrow.
at all. That.
no, what happened to me
More
is
time
that when
to
I went to
play.
go refine it, it wouldn't pull pretty much what was it?
That one.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, no. So what they had said before, because I don't think I tested it, I just know that was the issue, is that if you pulled the bag off by itself and you put it in the freight elevator and you went to go refine it, it would poof the bag. Like you just don't have access to
Oh
the
my
bag
God,
until the
this
refinery
is-
job is done.
And
So that
That's
was
never
something
happened
that
to
they
me.
said that they.
What I've
well,
done every time without fail, I go off, fill up my bags, come back, throw it in the refinery, then I just go straight back, fill up my bags again. It's worked perfectly every
Yeah,
time.
but you're
for
doing
me.
it from the ship though, right? That's the thing. You're doing it directly from the ship.
Oh right, you're on about refining.
I'm talking
filling the
about
bags
pulling
after
the bag
taking off
off.
the ship.
Yeah, taking it off the
Ah,
ship.
right.
storing
That's
it.
good. Yeah.
That's
good.
what I mean. Because
Good
for
idea,
a
yeah.
group like us
Easy.
that are trying to do group stuff,
oh,
you
Yeah.
want to have. I want to have people to be able to pull the bag out, go to the
Mm.
refinery station with just the bag, go refine it, and bring back an empty bag.
That's nice.
My
Actually,
God.
Yeah, so that was
Yeah.
that's what I was trying. That's what I was talking about. Was to be the ability to do that, because then we can all be in a group, have like 2 or 3
Fine.
people
Yeah,
mining,
then-
while like another person or two is actually cargo hauling this stuff.
yeah, that would be nice.
So that way you don't have to go back, because right now you have to go back with a mining ship to go refine.
Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. Yeah, pretty handy. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Can do
that's
that.
coming out in the next update.
I didn't even think they'd do that myself.
Yep.
That's all right.
That's why that's why I kind of held back
Clean
on
up this
mining,
mess.
because I wanted them to kind of fix that a little bit. And now that I heard that they're fixing that, that actually makes it so it'll be fun to go mining
Loading all
together,
the bugs,
so that way we can
uh,
all
into
profit and
freight.
help each other out. And not because before that it kind of feels
Yeah.
singular,
They live in there.
where everyone's kind of just mining by themselves technically, because
Yeah.
everyone's
Yeah.
going back on their own and coming back on their own. All right, that was everything. Sweet. Whew. Oh, I didn't gridlock. Good job,
Wait,
Chet.
finally done it.
Thank you, man. You held on. You survived through all the demons. You survived the crashes, and then everything just blows up like a explosion. I appreciate it, man. Hey, if you need to head out, I'm gonna try to finish whatever I can for now, and I might try
yeah.
to see if I can't do the Polaris run,
I'm-
and then I'll send you
I'm-
the profits.
I'm good.
You still good for a
uh,
little bit?
Yeah, I'm.
Sell this, see how much this is all worth.
Wait, the
At
box
least
is
for this
just gone.
particular load. Uh-oh. Why is that all showing? Just nothing's there. What?
Yeah.
Why has it disappeared?
It's just gone.
No way.
What?
What? No way. No fucking way. No
Oh, that's not
way.
acceptable. That's not acceptable. That is it. It should just should reappear. Did you send
I'm
it down?
sending it down. I'm sending it
It's-
down.
It's not on the elevator though. It's empty.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do? We can't leave this. We
That's,
can't
uh,
leave because if we left, it
unacceptable,
would
that.
goof everything.
Unacceptable this game, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Should all your time collecting that. It's just disappeared into thin air.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff in the cargo right now, so maybe it did go down, even though it's disappeared.
Hope it is.
Ah, this game. All right.
Yeah, to
Look
me
away from the
before,
bugs, guys.
actually, as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Send me mad.
for a while now, the few test patches before the actual launch has been a release candidate. We haven't got an RC yet, and they haven't fixed the one blocker for this patch, which is the Quantanium bug. It's
It's
still
really-
unfixed in the PT. Okay, so Headlock is saying that there's still issues in
Having,
the PT. But hey,
ESD from
CIG has been known to send patches that don't work properly. So there's still a chance that they could just go live and just be like, screw it, go live.
Yeah, ship it live.
But apparently there's still issues in the PTU. So whether or not it comes out tomorrow could be I think it's 50-50. At the very least, 50-50. If it doesn't come out tomorrow, probably maybe
I'll
next
go,
week. If
up.
it doesn't come, well, the latest is Friday. If it don't come out Friday, they usually don't drop patches on the weekend. Super
All
rare if
that
they ever
work
drop a
in
patch on the weekend.
If the box is disappearing like this for no
All right, I'm gonna
reason.
send this bad boy down. I think part of the issue here is, see, it stored my atlas. That's funny. Where is my C2?
Hope all that work wasn't for nothing.
No, well, it's showing that it's in the freight elevator. I don't know if anything got poofed in the process because I can't, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to count it all now. All right, let's go sell. Let's see what we get out of this.
Yeah, I need to get that armor up
Yo, Star Citizen could be it's crazy, man.
so we can, match.
The amount
I
of
did
bugs
lose it, though.
sometimes.
That's all
It
right.
looks like
As long as you don't
at
lose
least a good portion of it is not lost, at least.
I
The
hope
Idris
not.
doesn't have no fly zone, which makes it a mess. I say 9 ships destroyed and jammed in the Idris. Other players was playing just to tip the Polaris in the Idris hangar. Oh, wow. Yeah. When people can do whatever they want, they're gonna always try to do something stupid. Trying to ram a Polaris into the hangar of an Idris is not smart.
I think I got the armor.
And they're trying to do that just to grief. Because I think he's talking about the Idris that's supposed to be part of the tour, the Invictus tour. Gallery. I think that's where we need to go.
Need to get that armor so we can match.
Yeah, well, this is the MKV armor.
Oh, lootable?
Yeah, it's no, they sell it at Area 18.
Oh yeah, I'll get it.
Convention Center was hitting hits single digit frame rates. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we selling here. See how much we got going. Location. Where are you? Where's area? L1. There we go. All right, gold. 110. That sounds about right. So 698. I'm just gonna make sure I'm writing this all down here. So gold.
What's the profit?
How much did I say? 698. 698.3. All right, so just shy of 700,000. And I'm gonna take a picture of that too. Okay. All right. Success, and then stims 294, and we're getting back 871,000. 871,000.
Oh, it will pay the fuel cost.
And that's 147 units take a picture of that. Sell. All right. So with that, we should be at. See, I calculated originally 1.6 mil, 1.603, and let's see how much we actually ended up with.
Oh yeah, we
698,
hopefully we can do a lot of rotation the ore in the future, like
3
mining, trading,
plus
salvaging.
8,
But
7, 1 point. Oops.
this should be
5.
fun to
So we're at
edit.
1.569 million. So 1.5 million. So roughly close, a little lower than what I expected us to get on this run. So obviously not worth it.
Yep.
Obviously not worth the time investment.
And bugs.
Or like if it was 2 people, like let's say if it was just 2 people, that's not bad. But it wasn't just 2 people. We had Jolnir help us out. We had Renz help us out. You helped us out. Price helped us out on one day, so that all has to get split up between that amount of money. So we're gonna
just here for the fun. That's all.
Yeah, me too, man. All right, so let's go sweeten the pot. Let's go quickly. I think the most amount of money's in that Polaris, so let's go sell what's in the Polaris. So we're gonna head back, go grab the Polaris, and go sell what we got on there. All right. They haven't added the Drake Defense Con yet as well. I thought they normally don't. Oh yeah. Because they do like a different day. The one day will be the
Got Polaris
Idris,
here?
the Invictus stuff. No, we gotta go pick it up. So we gotta go back to Pyro to go grab the Polaris and then bring that back.
I'm head to bed.
Okay, yeah, man. No worries. It's all good. I'm gonna do it. I got a little bit of time. I gotta at least get the Polaris out of Pyro, anyways.
So
all right
yeah,
then.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, man, it was good. Also, like I said, once I get everything sold, I'm gonna send you the profits because I gotta split it between everyone because we got multiple people that helped out on multiple days. So I want to make sure we get everything sold before I start splitting things.
Yeah.
So
no
I
worries.
appreciate it, man. Good job. You did good cargo hauling today. That's what I'm looking forward to members. Minus the crashes, minus the demons, minus getting impounded, minus almost getting eaten by a hanger.
Minus everything.
Yeah, but it was good, man. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming out and helping me out, man. If it wasn't for you, probably wouldn't have this done today. This would probably have taken me 4 hours easily just
Probably
to get it.
get something worse.
Yeah. So we just got to figure out better ways of making money. You know, I'm not trying to metagame the money. I'm not trying to metagame. I'm just looking for options that can make us profitable, you know, enough to pay people off and it actually feels fair without it being like a meta thing.
I can start looking with trading routes. I was good at this back then.
Yeah, we can try to do some trading. The cool thing is, you know, as an org, we can use the money that we're profiting with the org to put that into commodity running.
Yeah.
So we can try to make money through commodity runs with the org money. So that way we have more money in general.
But yeah,
so
we need to.
There's multiple ways.
Maybe we can income that with mining ops. That would be kind of neat.
Yeah. So next week, like I said, next week will be mining. So it'll be ground mining, space mining, orbit mining, you know, atmosphere mining. So we're gonna do a little bit of everything. I got a Geo, I have a Golem, and then anyone else that has a mining capable ship, you know, just bring them along, and we'll do it all grouped together. We'll get it all in the same. What we're gonna do, we're all gonna go to the same refinery location, and then we'll just, you know, refine at that location throughout the week, and then get all the cargo boxes at the end of the week, and then sell it all at one go. So that way, at the end of the week, whatever we made mining, we can profit, you know, split it between everyone. So I think that'll be a good way. Yeah, Headlock, that sounds good. We can mold mine. We get enough people, get it filled up. You know, anyone that wants to escort as well, you know, you can get profit by just joining. You know, the more you join, the more you help, the more you'll profit. You know, the more you'll be able to get in with the profits. So even if you're not mining, you could just be a cargo hauler. You could be an
Oh yeah,
escort
if
pilot.
guys
You know, as long as you
interested,
come in,
joining.
you know, every time and help out for every day, I'll mark you so that way you're at least I know you're part of it. And then the more you join, the more you'll get into the stakes of the profit. So at the end of the week, when we do that big cargo run with everything, you know, hopefully we'll make a good amount of money, and then we can split that for everyone.
More money, less
Just-
bucks.
That way everyone sees some cha-ching and have fun seeing the cha-ching. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I appreciate it, Shep. I'm heading out to Pyro, so you can go head off to bed.
That's
So
good.
I'm gonna give you a nice
Yes,
last salute right there. Boom.
Do you want a hand, by the way?
Yeah, if you want to come
here.
help.
In Pyro?
So
Yeah,
good
can you
night.
pick me up?
Yep.
Whereabouts
I
are you,
can-
Broken?
I'm in Stanton right now.
So
So
yeah,
I'll
guys,
send you an invite.
I'm gonna say thanks all for watching.
Yeah, hold
Alright,
on.
Shep,
I
you have a good one,
I have
buddy.
to log back in 1 sec.
Off to
Okay,
bed,
no worries.
probably back tomorrow.
All right, Shep. I'll see you. I'm gonna start making my way.
And like and subscribe, join the
All
org.
right. So see you too.
Enter
Quick
bomb.
sway back.
But yeah, I'm off to bed.
But yeah, as far as so anyone that wants to come in, join,
So-
be part of the org, have fun with us, you know, y'all are more
See you
than
guys
welcome
tomorrow.
to come in and help out. Like we're just we're looking for like-minded individuals that want to do similar things that we like to do, which is helping each other out. I have fun helping each other out. I enjoy having fun joining other people, doing fun things that I enjoy doing as well. So the more people we can get to be part of the org, the more fun we can have in general. Because it would be nice to just get on and I just see people like, you know, doing the things that I want to do and I just join on.